pee poo poo. Pop pop pee pee poo poo.
Sally sold seashells by the seashore.
Pee pop.
This is the most ridiculous. I wish just the 30 seconds
We're warming up.
that ran up to this was
Sorry,
recorded.
could you plug into your 380p connection by chance? Can we get maybe 480 today?
Kevin's streaming live from his Ray-Ban Meta glasses.
I feel like he's live from like his Motorola Rocker, like the 07.
Is it that
You
bad?
probably got some good MP3s on that, though.
It's fine. You sound good. Who else cares? Like, who cares? Everything's good. It's all.
It's probably better.
It's a
honestly.
podcast after all.
Trash
No,
to Cash podcast.
We don't talk
episode whatever it
before
was.
this podcast, and
Yeah.
it's a good thing because whatever just happened in the 30 seconds leading up to this podcast was
Erotic.
either comedy gold or just
Sensuous?
sheer insanity.
Yeah, just we're giving the people what they want. They want a real reselling talk with a little bit of seduction.
I kind of am impressed with Kerry because he went like just completely off the grid for the last 3 hours to get his work done. I was
Dude,
pretty
I did
impressed
my
by
work.
that. I
Yeah,
could
well,
not get
you
a
were-
hold of
That's
him.
what you gotta do
You were
sometimes.
you were like trying to communicate with Don and like trying to
I was like,
distract
can
me
you
like a ninja.
go and ask this guy to just read one text?
I did. I worked it. I worked it. I did a good job, man.
Yeah, that's good. Congratulations. You
gosh.
did all the videos.
It was
you wanted to
hard,
do?
man. Yeah, it was hard. I didn't like it.
What, you don't
Hey,
like
I
it when
sold
it's
an
hard?
American girl, bitty baby.
Oh.
He started for a minute and 32 seconds, and he
That
already
was
started.
perfect. This is the podcast. Me and Dave are distracting. and
we're
Kevin
doing a
just wants to
podcast.
brag
Yeah, we're doing a podcast
about
and
viewer
Kevin just
sales. I'd
shouts
love to
out
wonder. I wonder
sales.
what your numbers would be without the viewers, honestly, because you're just putting up
Minus
garbage at this
20%.
point.
All right,
American
Kevin,
Girl
what were you
dolls. Does anybody
saying?
buy those?
Kevin, what were you saying about your human trafficking operation?
I don't recall.
You said you sold an American
recall.
girl to which country?
Oh, oh, I was just teasing. I didn't really. I just was coming
So
up
what did
with something.
people say
Bitty
in the
baby
comments?
holiday set.
What did people
$32
say in
push
the comments about us giving Kevin a hard time about just randomly saying sales? Did anyone mention it?
I think people mentioned it.
I haven't looked it up yet. I gotta look it up. I gotta
Okay,
look
I'm
up
gonna
the
have to go look at
comments.
it. Kevin has one job. Like he has a whole week to do the one job, and that's
I have.
look
What are you
at the
talking about?
comments.
I have a huge job. What are you talking
a
about?
huge what?
job.
Oh, job.
He spends a lot of his time walking for no reason in between his two, storage facilities, just talking to him. I'm assuming a GoPro at this point, or do you have anything fancier?
Right.
All right, so let me
Every
read
time I
some
go
of these
film,
comments. I'm gonna kick it off, okay? Lodi Sports Cards, keep it up, Kevin. I love
Lodi.
it.
Lodi, by the way, it's California.
I'm gonna
stuck
say
in
Lodi.
Lodi again.
I'm gonna say Lodi. Lodi
Hey, look
Sports
at that,
Cards said,
CCR.
"Keep it up, Kevin. I,
tried,
love
bro.
it."
Stuck in Lodi again.
Okay.
you wearing
Kathleen
the shirt?
Fernway Flipper says,
Yeah.
"Gotta have goals." To clarify, I wish I didn't care as much what people think of me. Okay,
That's
this
my
isn't
goal.
about what we talked about. Anne Blythe was the daughter of Mildred Pierce. Oh, now I know. That's
Isn't
so
Mildred
clear
Pierce
now.
like a Henry James novel
Oh,
or something?
Mildred Pierce.
Okay,
Oh
okay.
my goodness.
Turn
Trash
of
to
the
Cash is
Screw
such a
or
good name
something?
for this reselling. I saw a podcast, or what is it called? A comment that said this podcast sucks now. It's
That's
such
all right.
garbage. I said,
Now?
so stop watching. It's like really
Now,
easy.
all of a sudden, what's so
Yeah.
bad about it now? I thought it was
don't know,
always
it's huge.
terrible.
Yeah, we never,
Yo, I
never
named
gave
the
anybody
21 thumbs
expectations,
up.
so why are they getting so hurt?
I love how I named the episode 250 by accident instead of 205.
Yes,
Yeah.
And none of
Nice.
us changed it for a whole
We should
week.
just make this one
whole week.
251.
Because I
Let's
don't have
skip
the
over
login.
45 and just never mention it. The lost 45.
Let's just go
leave
to
it.
500. Have a celebration.
Do
We'll go
500.
live.
Just do it.
Our
500th
wait,
episode
what's it
celebration.
called? Our 1000th episode? What's that called?
1,000
Centennial?
episodes. Are we going to have, when's that, like in 17 years?
Centennials.
I don't know.
100 years.
Yeah,
Millennial
Centennial's 100.
would be
Millennial,
1,000.
yeah,
50
millennial.
52 per year. So that's 1,000 would be 10 years, right? Are we doing this in 10 years, boys?
If I don't
1,000
have to
would be
record at
10
9
years.
p.m. anymore, yes.
Well,
want to do
the
that
only reason we
noon
ever did
showtime.
9:30 was because I lived on the West Coast and I didn't get up till 5 p.m. But now I'm over here, man. We can
I
do it
feel
whenever.
like the quality of this show will be so much better if we start recording during the day.
Dude, if we record at
No,
noon, I'm going to
the
be
quality
asleep.
of
It's
Dave-
not. It's going to be
Yeah,
worse.
exactly. Yes.
If we
The
record
quality
at
of
like
Dave would
6
be
p.m., I think it might work.
Well,
we can
it's
do
so
noon.
hard
Quality
'cause
would
we're
be
always
better
doing
if we
stuff.
focused That would improve
on
the quality.
Kevin
What?
just
Dude, no.
yelling
focus.
names of sales.
We
You know
can't
what's
start
funny?
the
The
now.
person who's completely out of focus is saying, "Let's focus."
Yeah, I don't know what is wrong with your camera.
I don't. It's just his web, his internet.
It's my internet. I don't know. It was doing so well for so long, and now it's all of a sudden.
You
just
could be
decided
any
not to work.
80-year-old golfer right now, for all we know. That's all we know.
We don't
It's
know
just
who
a
you are.
blob.
Okay, so it burns when I pee sometimes. I think I should probably see a physician. It hasn't for a couple years.
Yep.
but
Some
when it
people
did,
said
it
that in
was
the
painful.
comments. They're like, it's nothing to joke about. You got to take care of stuff like
What,
that.
burning when you pee? But did we talk about it
you
last
gotta
week?
Yeah. No, just, you got to get your prostate checked. You got to get all that stuff checked.
Were we talking
You're
about prostates, or there was just like a random doctor
No,
in the comments,
I
just
don't
like
know. Oh, you
reminder?
know what that was? It was Rod. It wasn't in the comments. I was sending a message about low T
Yeah, but
to
Rod-
Carrie.
Rod does that for fun, I believe, though. I don't know if that's a doctor or a medical
Carrie,
thing.
I will
the
say, I
prostate
think we
thing.
offended Rod. We offended Rod
Did we
by
offend
not
Rod?
going
I
to
don't
the
feel
flea
like Rod
market.
could be. I always feel like I offend Rod. Because if you watch No Bangers, Rod is Kevin. We've turned Rod into Kevin.
Listen to this
Rod
passive
is our,
aggressive
our,
text
our
he sent me.
punching bag.
I
You
love
tell
Rod.
me-
I knew
you
I
tell
liked
me if
Rod.
he's offended. Tell me if he's offended. I'm going to read his text to everyone. Okay, that's what private things are. They're for everyone.
They're to be shared to everyone.
He said, "Hey, are you at the flea market?" I said, "No, we got home too late. That was at 7 a.m. this morning." He said,
Well, he didn't even
"Boo,
bother
I was,
messaging me.
He said, "Boo, I was coming to hang out with you guys since I couldn't make it yesterday." I think we disappointed him at least. We
Yes,
disappointed
I
him.
think so.
But to be fair, like, we did invite him yesterday to our fun, and he couldn't come. And
Rod's a tough
he
one to
said
get to go to stuff,
he
I feel
told
like.
he told me he was like, I might go to Browns. If he had said I'm definitely going for sure, then I probably would have texted him last night and been like, well,
Oh,
we're
I
not
have a
gonna be
story
there.
like this,
But I
too.
wasn't sure he was going to show up, so I didn't even think about it.
Sometimes Kevin just goes all the way to Florida, doesn't even see us.
Listen, I feel bad if Pat Dees is listening. Jeebus, you know who Jeebus is?
Yeah,
Treasure
hunting.
Jeebus had his yard sale, and he has a $1 yard sale, and he like sends out on an email list. It's like 2 hours away from here, and I've never been. And Pat has said something to me in the past, so I sent him a message a couple days ago, and I'm like, "Hey, you going to this?" And then I didn't respond to him until the day of. So I don't know if he traveled 5 hours to get there because I said that. I certainly hope not, Pat. My apologies.
Pat's still at Jeebus' house waiting for Kevin to show up.
Kevin will be here
Jeebus
any
is
moment.
like, can you please leave, Pat? He's like the traveling picker, so he travels. It's okay. It's not a big
Get
deal.
outta here, Pat.
That's what he does.
But I'm glad I
Okay.
didn't because I did all right this week.
Well, that's good. Well, yeah.
Did
So
you do
me and
okay?
Carrie didn't source again. We're
Well,
continuing
I
our
source.
non-sourcing.
I don't source as
You
much
should
of what you
bring
guys do.
Mike onto this podcast, and then I'll go on another podcast where there's resellers.
But cards are my business, guys. I sell like hundreds and hundreds of cards a week, so that is what I source primarily.
hundreds and
I-
hundreds. Oh yeah, I
Oh,
guess
yeah.
you do. Yeah,
I
'cause
do.
you're
I
doing
don't
auctions.
think
I'm thinking
Kevin's
bad.
not gonna like this hot take. I think, and I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this. I think list easier is kind of pointless. I tried it.
Really?
It seemed to do nothing. Like I
What
still
are
had
you
to put in
talking
all the.
about?
Maybe I don't know how to do it. I will give myself
Yes,
like that
100%.
out. I might just not understand it. I might be too dumb. I might need training. But like I went in there and I took like a bunch of pictures of Hot Wheels and I put them up there and I said to do it and it just put them all at $9.99. It mistitled them. All the specs
It
made me fill
mistitled
in
them?
still. Yeah, everything was just wrong. So
Really?
I don't know if I did it wrong or. And then I
What,
had to.
what
like,
do you mean mistitled?
It wouldn't let me like just select two pictures that weren't next to each other for one listing. Like first of all, I don't want to specify which pictures for what. I want it to be smart enough to just know which pictures are for what. I want it to know what to title it. I want to know what
you
to
did.
price
Basically,
it.
you did no research. You did nothing before you started it.
Dude,
you just
I
did it wrong.
Well, which is what every customer will do, right?
Okay.
They're gonna
Yeah,
just
you just
buy it,
every
they're gonna
customer's
try it.
probably going to go in and
No,
just
I
upload
didn't.
photos and do it,
Well, that's
right?
because you have a personal relationship with the founder, Kevin.
No, that's not
Normal
true.
Customers.
That's
are
not
just
true.
gonna try. It's a free trial. It's a free trial. They're gonna go into the free trial. People like me, and there's a lot of us. They're gonna go in. They're gonna try the free trial.
Dave's fairly
They're gonna
computer savvy too.
Upload a bunch of pictures like I did, and it's not gonna do everything, which is what I want it to do.
Okay. Why didn't you just call me? And I
Because
would have
you're
told
bought
you.
and sold, baby. You're bought
Oh
and sold.
my gosh, dude, you have to do it. I don't want to be. I'm just gonna say, you get what you put into it. That's
So
what I'll
can
say.
it do what I want, Kevin? Can I just upload 10 photos, which is 5 different listings, and it'll post them for me correctly
So two
without
photos
me doing
apiece.
any inputs? Yeah.
2 photos apiece.
Yeah, I don't want to do any inputting though. I don't want to select specifics. I just want it to do the whole thing. I want
Okay,
it to put the
you
right
have to
pictures with the
create
right
a
listing.
template for the first batch of something. Once that's
Okay.
done, then the next time you list Hot Wheels, you hit the Hot Wheels template and it's all done, except
But
for the
some were
price.
Johnny Lightnings.
Okay, you could make one not for Hot Wheels. You can make one for diecast cars.
Will it know to select Johnny Lightning?
Yes.
Will it? Why is it comping them wrong?
What? It's not comping anything, Dave. You have to input the price.
Well, that's not AI then. I want
Oh
AI
my
to do
gosh.
all the
Okay,
work.
so how are you gonna get them to
I
find
want
the
it to
right
look
price?
at sold listings, and I want them to get the average. Boom. Or I can say I want 10% over the average or 10% below the average.
Okay. All right.
That's what the AI listing is to me.
Oh.
I mean, fine. It's the start of AI listing.
There is no.
It needs a year or two.
There is nothing that does that correctly yet.
Well,
Look,
feature request.
To be fair,
Here's the
to be
deal.
fair, Dave doesn't have AI. And doesn't use it really. He is an AI, and he still does it incorrectly as a human being.
I don't want this to be a commercial, so I'm going to say one more thing and then we'll move on. If everything for me was done, I changed 2 titles out of 41. That was all I changed, and I probably shouldn't have even changed those, but I did. There was a couple that I really wanted to get a few keywords in because they were very rare hats. Everything else was done perfectly out of those 41 hats. And then I went in and selected the price. Many of them I just selected the price because I've sold those hats before, and there's a range I'm okay with. I just did it. The ones where I wasn't sure, I looked up the ones I thought were expensive on my phone really, really quick, and then hit the price, and that was done. But then there was the ones that I didn't quite know. Right next to the price button, you just click you click it, and it'll show you comps right there, give you a range, and then you can pick the price.
Well, I guess my issue is if I have to upload the photos and I also have to figure out the price, I might as well just sell similar.
No, I mean that's fine. You can do that,
It's
but
about the
but
same
Dave,
amount of work.
But Dave, I'm working on my hat lot here. There's going to be 100 of them, and first of all, you have to upload the pictures. How are you ever going to not upload pictures? There's no AI that's going to upload.
Dave,
your
here's where
pictures.
it's going to be
so
quicker.
what I want to do though, Kevin, is I want to do it on my phone. If
Yes,
I have
yeah,
to get
yeah.
my computer
I can
involved,
totally
I mean,
get
I should have been more specific.
I totally get
If I have
that.
to get my computer involved to upload the pictures and then figure out the comps.
Here's the difference between
then
like
I
the
might as well
AI,
just sell
Dave,
similar.
and like going sell similar.
I
Is
don't
with
agree with
AI,
that.
you can put all the pictures in at once and do all that. With sell similar, you got to go in and out, re-upload pictures, go in and out, sell similar, find it again, sell similar. It's not like it's
So,
slow,
but
but you
how
can do it
come-
all at
better.
once. You could have
How
100
come-
listings.
And this
Why
might
am
be
I
not-
defending Kevin
I don't
here?
know.
But
No.
that's the
Well,
truth.
this is
Look.
well, it's not Kevin. Kevin.
These
doesn't
are
know.
legitimate things you got to work
So-
through and know before you do it.
Here was my issue though. I had like the 10 pictures of the Hot Wheels, 2 of each, and it didn't put the right ones with the right listing.
Okay,
And
so
it wanted
I
me
would
to
say
like select them, and it wasn't letting me select 2 that were far apart. Like I had to highlight them
okay,
all next
so
to each
that
other.
may very well be. You can put the number of pictures. So if you got 5 pictures, you don't have to go click. You can just put 5, and it'll take every 5. Boom, 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 and it's automated. But if you're
Right,
if you
but they
have
weren't right
different,
next to each other. Like it would be car 1, then car 2, then car 3, then car 4, and then the backs of car 1.
that's the
2,
way
3,
you
and 4.
took the pictures.
No, it's not. But that's how it showed up in the app.
Okay,
like on their
that may.
website. I don't know why it did that, but that's what it did. So if I did every 2,
I
it would
bet
take
it
the
was
front of 2
user
different
error.
ones.
I bet it was
Well,
user error.
maybe it was, but
Yeah.
I read the on-screen prompts, so they need to be improved. Because I'm a user.
Well, I'm just telling you, I listed 41 hats in. Now, granted, I had to select the price, and we had to take the pictures and upload them. But I listed 41 hats in 8-9 minutes.
Basically, it's fine for what's available and what exists. I just don't think AI listing is where I want it yet. That's really my point.
Well, that
It's not
yeah.
to the point where I want it.
And I agree about the
And
app,
Kevin,
and that
the
is something
whole
that's in.
not
on
need to
board.
take a picture thing is coming. The Meta AI glasses are now here with the display. You take the picture
And I'm
with
sure
the lens.
that's where you want it to be too, right?
Take the picture with your lens. So look, I could be looking at it, take the picture, turn it, take the picture, say Meta, list this on eBay. This is coming. This is all in the next
It is
12
gonna. There's no
months.
doubt that's gonna happen.
In the next 12 months, yes. Did you see?
No, but in the next, I bet you in the
unveiling?
next 5 years.
I saw the unveiling, and then I saw like 10 different reviews, and everyone said the unveiling did it no justice because
Oh,
once
well,
they
of
actually had a personal example, like they tried it, it was great. I'm not the kind of person who's going to shill a product, though.
Dude, it was cool. Dave was wearing that at the haunted house yesterday, doing his
Sick.
You know, like 10,000 steps a day with Dave, whatever that channel is or something.
I believe it's called Wandering with Dave.
Wandering with Dave. Yeah, I was on it. Don's the star of that video.
Did you watch it, Carrie?
No, Dawn said she did though. I think.
Did she like the Carrie?
I'm gonna watch it. I've been in the work dome, man. I'm a different person now. I'm like a worm that's now cocooned into a butterfly.
Yeah.
You guys can't hold me down. I'm gonna fly.
Ever since Carrie did that 10 minutes of work, he's changed.
I have changed a lot. I see things different, guys. We're in Q4 right now. I don't know if you guys are aware of that. That's a business term. I could educate the audience on this. Q4 is short for quarter four, correct? The fourth quarter?
I don't know.
Like in football. We're trying to score
Listen,
touchdowns.
Kevin is probably like all squirmy.
Do you
over
have
there.
your number
He's, like,
7
sending
boxes?
messages, doing damage control to the.
There's no damage.
I'm so
control.
sorry, Dave talked
There's
negatively.
no damage control.
Listen, that's
No.
why I didn't want to try it for free, so I could get the real user experience. I was like,
well,
I'm
first
just
of all,
gonna
did
try
you
this
know
thing.
there was no app? Because I said that multiple times. I'm like, if you
Yeah,
are,
I knew
because
there
I
was
have
no
to
app. I
change
knew
the
that. I
way
knew
I'm
that.
doing
I knew
this.
that.
Yeah, but
I
like
guarantee.
Dave would have to watch your hour and a half Ron Pompeo infomercial
No,
to get all
I
that
barely talked
information.
about it. As a matter of fact, I didn't do a tutorial about it at all because I don't do those tutorials very well.
I think it's, this is Kevin always like hedges his bet, and it says for the
Yeah.
certain kind of people, it's a good tool.
It's not
And I think
hedging
he's
my
right.
bet; it's being honest.
But I just don't know how many of that type of person exist.
Oh
is my
well,
thing.
I don't know. I mean,
That's the
I would
question.
say there's a decent. Look, you have to change what you're doing. You at this point, you need to batch it. In my opinion, you can do single one-offs and
Say
stuff. and
that
it's
10
still
times
a little
fast,
faster.
Kevin. Say that 10 times fast.
I don't know.
Batch
I don't know
it.
what I
Say
said.
that. Say that 10 times
Batch it.
fast. Faster.
No, I'm not doing it, Dave. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, he's not. Look,
It sounds
Mayor
funny.
Brown has spoken. Okay, he has hedged his
Hey,
bets.
speaking of
He will
Mayor
come out ahead no
Brown.
matter what happens.
I got the chance to talk to eBay a few years ago, and I'm like, I would love to go. Mr. Brown goes to Washington. I want to go, and they had their small business thing up there, and I was not invited, but my buddy Ken was, so I was
Okay.
a little jealous.
What was that?
I don't know. Alvin and the Chipmunks keychains.
So
Stocking
listen,
stuffer show
I'm a
coming
bit of a master eBay seller right now.
Yeah?
I sold
Master
12
seller.
items. I sold 12 items on eBay in the last 2 days.
Wow,
Just saying. Yeah.
that's about as many as me. That
Yeah,
really
so I
ticks me
think-
off.
Why does that tick you off? I mean, most of them were not
Yeah, I
very
got
high
mine.
value. Most of them were not very
I've
high
had
value.
2 unreal bad days in the last 7. Crazy.
Why is that?
What a $30 day and like a $70 day?
Oh my god!
I mean,
Oh my
brutal.
goodness.
you might have to go back to teaching.
The other days were fine.
Well, you said a $30 day,
Yeah, I sold one thing one day.
bro.
One.
I beat you yesterday. I beat you.
Like,
Yeah.
holy moly. This is last week.
Yeah,
but
if Dave
still.
cherry picks his best day and compares it to your worst, Dave won.
Well, you have to remember, I've sold like nothing for ages.
Yeah,
I'm trying
yeah,
to save
yeah,
my
yeah.
eBay store, so I've been listing literally like everything I can find on eBay. I'm on a listing spree.
Yeah.
to,
Yeah, today, $65 today.
Wow.
Brutal day.
And you're supposed to be the guy who knows how to do eBay.
I know. I mean, yesterday it was 477, and then
Thank goodness I'm listening to the
514,
profit picking
Hey,
podcast.
that's who you need to
That's how I
listen to.
learned how to really sell.
That's right.
Profit picking
That's how you do it.
podcast.
Yeah,
Is that who I just
Triple E book.
offended?
Podcast.
I
I'm
don't
be
know
on
who we
John's show
offended.
tomorrow.
No,
which
is John?
yesterday.
Yeah, no, Josh Galt. I like him.
John.
Hey.
Be on his show?
Hey,
John,
I'd like to sit down and have a Tim Hortons. Actually, not Tim Hortons. It's disgusting. But I don't know. We can
Have
play
you had
hockey.
it?
I had it. Yeah, in Ohio. It's okay. Dawn really hates it, so I'll never go there again. Because if Dawn doesn't like something, we'll never return.
That's why she hasn't come back to my house.
No, we've been to your house recently.
I'm trying to do something. I
Not
wanted
to
to show you
the,
guys something,
death
but it's not
Airbnb.
like it's not the right
Yeah,
format. Or
maybe you
something.
won't accept a free Airbnb. if
Hey,
you have it anymore.
Carrie, did you took a picture of Dave while you're out and posted it? Is that what I saw, or a video or something?
A video, yeah.
Dave,
We
you're
got to tell the
looking
story.
pretty good. You've been losing a few poundage. Pretty
I've
good.
lost 30 pounds.
Nice.
Yeah.
I was looking. I'm like, dang, is this an old video? I'm like, no, this is
No,
today.
Dave.
I've lost
Dave
quite a
can't
bit.
bench press anything, but he's smaller.
He's got that
He's
wagging
weak
shoulder.
and he's small and fragile instead of fat
Listen,
and fragile.
The wagon shoulder is still really real.
People want to know what a wagon shoulder is. They ask that in the comments.
Really? It's when you pull the wagon at the Renninger's flea market up a sandy hill with about 150 pounds of magazines. The resulting shoulder is called wagon shoulder. That's what happens. You get wagon shoulder.
Dave is suffering from something pioneers on the Oregon Trail used to suffer from.
Well, that was a different kind
Interestingly
of
enough, Dave also has cholera right now, currently, much like little Jimmy on the Oregon Trail.
Well, that's all right. At least I don't have the disease you seem to claim you had in my
I
video.
gotta get another sale.
Oh, which one did I say I had? Yeah. I said I have 8, and then it sounded like I have AIDS in Dave's video. And it really did. I listened to it because Dave afterwards was like, you just said you had AIDS. And Dawn was like, yeah, you did. And I'm like, did I have a stroke? I was thinking I had a stroke because I'm like, I didn't say anything. And then Dave did it later in the car. He said I said something I didn't say. Dave, you were messing with me on that one, I hope.
I played.
So now Dave can pretty much say I said something and it's going to freak me out.
You're forever not going to trust what you've said.
Like,
in the
yeah.
past. I like
And I'm
that.
already like, that's the thing that OCD does a little bit too. You'll doubt things. So like if you pushed it hard enough, I would start to believe you, even if it never happened. That's the problem.
A random question.
Okay, go ahead.
Random reselling question. If somebody,
let's do it.
Somebody bought an item
Love
off of
reselling.
you and you had not shipped it yet, and they requested a cancellation, what would you do?
Haven't we talked about this? We'd cancel it.
Okay. I'm just
This is B-roll. I'll put like a great song over it.
Gotta get the body.
Yeah, get the whole body doing it. Go.
Speed it up. Speed it up. Make me look crazy.
We want to have our mind, body, our routines, our environment, everything dialed in to attempt his highest peak performance. You can keep your mind sharp.
Oh man, that's peak athleticism, guys. You don't know what
Hellfire Club. Is that a strip club you're telling me about?
It's Stranger Things. That's from
Stranger Things. Yeah.
Yeah. You like that, Carrie? You like what I did with it?
That was pretty cool. Yeah. That
I
was
wish I
pretty
had
cool.
longer footage, though. I feel
Are
like
you
we
going
could
to
do,
talk
like,
about how you had to get an
hour-long
emergency
video.
pair of shorts yesterday?
I did. Yeah, you saw that video, Kevin. I had to get the emergency pair. By the way, I
Yes,
like the
that's
corduroy
the one I
shorts.
saw.
I actually
Yeah,
went
they
back
looked
to the
alright.
Bells near my house and looked for more.
They're
Because
actually
they're
kind of
super
cool.
soft.
I secretly
Yeah.
like them too because it reminded me of like being 13, like and
Yeah,
going to
like
skate
they were
parks.
And you
super
can clean them
comfy.
easy, have an
Yeah.
accident or something.
So what happened
Yeah,
was
this is why Dave needed them.
we alluded to me crapping my pants, of course, but that's not actually what happened. We went out for a nice meal, and I got the bruschetta. Okay, that's how they say it. And it had
Bruschetta.
tomatoes on it.
Tomato.
And it had some what's that called? Balsamic, and it had
Balsamic.
some olive oil and
Hey,
said
oily
balsamic
olive.
and olive oil. Got all over
Yeah.
my pants because I got
feel bad
all
now.
excited. I was real hungry. I'd been fasting. And so I had a bunch of grease stains all over my crotch, and it looked like
Yeah,
I
and
beat
it
my
looked
pants.
terrible. And he had to go to the one thing
Is
that
Tina with you?
the one sponsor
Tina was there,
that
yeah.
Dave's ever had for Wandering with Dave, the one place that gives him the media pass. And he was going to look like a fool.
It's my only sponsor. I bet I could get more though. Like if I reached out to more haunted mazes.
Based
I
on
bet
the
they-
and Sir Henry's was
Yeah.
really fun. If you guys want to go, they're not
It is fun,
sponsoring
yeah.
this, but they would be a good sponsor.
I'll message them.
They will let anybody go to
Be a
that for
sponsor.
media day.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. So tell them your thoughts, Carrie, because I thought it was kind of interesting your reaction to the whole thing, the vibe.
Dude, I've never been around like so many
Explain it first. Yeah,
influencers.
yeah.
Like it was a media day for Sir Henry's Haunted Trails because it's smart marketing. They got a whole bunch of local like Florida people in to do videos on their haunted trail, so people will come in 2 weeks when they open. That's brilliant. But it was like, I mean, no offense. I mean, they were all seemed like super nice, but there was people with like 500 subs, like just like small. This sounds very arrogant. I don't mean it to.
yeah.
I don't mean it to. This is stuff that I usually hear Kevin saying behind closed doors, but I'm saying it now. Just kidding. I'm. That was my bad. I shouldn't have said that. But my point is, like, it was like everybody was there, and everybody
It
was
felt
like
a
filming.
reseller rally.
It felt
in a
like
sense.
it didn't feel like that though. I don't know exactly how to explain it. It was like there was 17 people filming everything at the same time. I'm like, there's not 17 videos worth of like. There's not people who are gonna watch 17 videos on this. So why are we all filming the same thing?
But they gotta do
has a
something. They got a
different
free
audience.
pass. Yeah.
Everyone has
No,
a
I
different
know,
audience.
I know.
No,
This is not a
maybe not.
complaint. I don't mean it like that, but it was very interesting. I've never been like
It sounds
around
like a bunch
so
of
many
fighters.
influencers. Even in sports cards, it was interesting. It wasn't
Trying
even
to
bad.
get
It was
there.
just.
Sounds like a
Yeah,
bunch
so
of
it
I
was-
people
respected
trying
it.
to
I
get
missed.
there,
I kind of
including
missed
the
that
haunted
hunger. A
trails.
lot of them had that hunger, and I kind of miss it.
Yeah,
You know,
Karen
like
doesn't have the
trying to
hunger.
make it. You know.
I don't really either for that channel, so I'm like just sitting there, like
Hey, I remember
putting in
those
minimal
days.
effort. I just want a free ticket, but
I was just
and
I was
have
just
some
trying to
fun.
get in Dave's video. I was trying to see. Kept letting
did-
people know
it
how
was a
close
lot
we
of
were to the
fun.
corn dog stand. I don't know.
It was a lot
Whatever
of fun.
people want to know.
There's like 300 views, guys. That video is actually really fun. Watching Dawn scream as she goes through a corn maze and scream, "I'm gonna pee! I'm gonna
Yeah.
pee!"
That was
The
good. That
greatest-
was really
the
actually
greatest
pretty
thing ever.
funny.
I guess we could show him that too. I don't know. Dawn wouldn't care, would she?
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
she it's all right.
She cares a
Reselling
little, but
podcast.
like not
She cares
so
a little,
much.
but she's not gonna watch this.
Yeah, she's not gonna. Well, maybe I'll show it to you guys. And look forward to that. Don't go anywhere. We need to get our retention up. We need to beat Mike.
What is it? They're not beating
Mike.
us, are they?
No, in his retention, he's got pretty good retention. He says that's like 22 minutes. Pretty solid.
Oh, yeah,
We
it's
got
because they don't know
another
what Mike's
competitor.
gonna say.
We got another
Mike's a loose
podcast
cannon.
competitor.
I saw
I
that
can't
looks good
remember
with
the
Jim
name of it.
Jam. Jim Jam is on there,
Yeah,
and maybe
buy it all,
Keith,
or we
Keith?
bought it all. I can't remember. I asked him for the name.
Wait,
the
we
other day,
bargain? Carrie's favorite?
Buy it all. What's it
jeez.
called? Somebody find
It's
it out
called
for me.
Vintage Sports Flips Goes to the Beach and Saves a
podcast.
Koala. You know he does surgery on koalas, open heart surgery on koalas.
He's the leading koala surgeon in the United
Like,
he's,
States.
he's a specialist.
Is he really? Is that a real thing?
Yeah.
I thought he was
Yeah.
a
Number one.
dentist.
Number one.
I really thought Keith was a dentist.
Oh my
A
god.
dog
vet.
dentist.
No, he's a
Slash
vet. Yeah, I
koala.
remember he's a vet. Does he really do open heart surgery on koalas?
Yeah, primarily koalas. yeah.
You're making stuff up.
Never.
That makes me happy.
You want to see the real Dawn? Go check that video out. It's a lot of fun.
It is, yeah.
Dawn
all the all the tough Dawn go to
Yep.
waste when she's
Yep.
being attacked by demons.
Oh my
It was
goodness.
fun. Kevin, see, you gotta move down here. We have a lot of fun down
Yeah,
here.
man, it's fun
Move
down,
down
here.
there. No, no. I'll come down and
You would
visit.
probably- yeah.
I'll visit.
My
wife
so
wants to
sales,
move. I don't
12
wanna move.
sales. Kevin, do you want to talk eBay sales? We can do it. As always, what
I
he wants
don't
to talk
have
about,
nearly
so
as
let's
many.
do
I
it.
shipped a little later
Stock
than
eBay.
usual,
I
and I
love
still
eBay.
got a complaint. I only have 23 sales the last 2
Okay.
days.
Carrie got a Mercari sale yesterday too. So we
I
can-
have
we can
like
throw
my
that, we can
Mercari's
dash that in
finally
there.
woken up. My Mercari. I mean, yeah,
Nice.
I've gotten a few lately. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm ready to roll.
But my
So-
sales for the last 31 days are up, so that's good. Like
I'm just trying to
11
fix my velocity, man.
11,500.
I'm listing stuff for $5, free shipping, and shipping them to Puerto Rico. That's what I'm up to. I'm losing money over here.
You're
I
trying
just
to get
want
those
that
taxes down.
velocity up. Yeah.
Get those tax down. I just had to write another tax check. Did you forget your
What?
Q3
How?
check, Dave?
No,
Are
I
you
did
not
that,
doing quarterlies?
How are you doing it 21 days late?
Quarterly.
What kind
I
of
didn't
businessman are
just
you?
write it. No, it's due the 15th. I didn't just write
I do it on the 1st. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Dave's
I
very
use
timely with
cryptocurrency,
everything.
and I sent it to this guy named Sven in Puerto Rico,
Sven,
who also
like,
gets
you
my
take
car
Doge,
for free.
correct? I've got unlimited Doge coins.
No, it's
I'm an early investor in Doge.
I've
Hey,
literally
speaking of money,
not intentionally free shipping, but I have been listing anything $5 and up. All my rules are out the window. I'm just trying to get a bunch of eBay sales right now before October, because they said like mid-October they're going to re-review my store, so I'm trying to increase my percentage. I explained it to Brandon like this. If you have 100 eBay sales and one defect, you have a 1% defect rate. But when you don't sell anything for multiple months and you're down to 10 eBay sales and one defect, now you have a 10% defect rate. And this is what is hurting me so much. So that's what I'm trying to battle right now. Trying to increase my velocity. And 12 sales, and then the day before I think I had 7 sales. So I'm at like 30 sales this week. and I'm gonna keep going. So and you know what's nice, Carrie? It's all small stuff, so it's not taking a lot of rooms. Die-cast cards.
I've been telling you, man.
Cards,
Sell
like
small
just
stuff.
little things that I can post and not have a lot of space for eBay inventory, just to try to get it.
Yeah, I've had
late
like 3
shipment
sales today,
rate
man.
was-
It was like dead for me, but
Why is it so
and then
high?
I sell a bit of buy it now stuff on Whatnot too. Especially
I also have
during
4 of
lives.
Kevin's Eneman plush in my butt all day to
Oh,
help keep things
nice.
moving on
Yeah.
my eBay store.
My
Yeah,
late shipment
nothing else.
rate is
Nothing's coming out.
2%. That's
what?
not. My late shipment rate is 2%. That doesn't make any sense to me. Actually, I know why one of them
It's
is.
because you're late 2% of the time.
Oh, actually, I should set up a pickup. Thanks for reminding me.
There you go.
I don't know how you guys do pickups.
But
I
I'm
don't get it. I don't trust anybody.
0.16 defect rate, so that's not bad.
I don't think I would do pickups where you live, to be honest with you.
I've never
you
done
said you've
pickups
lost
ever. I
UPS
lived in
stuff,
Utah
right?
and I wouldn't do pickups.
Didn't you say
just don't-
people have grabbed your UPS packages and stuff?
My Amazon packages, yeah.
so I
But
wouldn't
it's been.
do a
I think it was
pickup
the
out there.
Amazon people allegedly.
Oh, you think the Amazon people be stealing?
I've had like packages open, like I guess that could be anybody, but it's hard to like. We're kind of out in the middle of nowhere, so the only people really going to the front door are the Amazon people. You know what I mean?
Why isn't it letting me set
I
up a
had
pickup?
somebody today request a return. They wanted a return, and my wife was looking at it. She's like, I can't even find this item. And she told me what it was, and I'm like, that is it was like at least 90 days ago. Like, what in
Did
the
you
world?
say did it? It didn't like. They had to get you to approve it. You couldn't. It wasn't automatic.
You can't even approve it. You can't even do it. You can't even find the sale. It's 90 days old. I'm like, I'd like to look. They said there was a small cut in the back of the jacket. And I'm like, I don't even know if I listed it that way or not. I probably did.
I just made a sale.
All right. Not
Carrie
me.
was over playing Catan every 5 minutes. I'm like, I made a sale.
It's true. There's nothing worse than being around eBayers who constantly brag about their sales. What have you sold
No,
recently,
whatever.
Kevin?
I'll
Have
let
you ever
you
heard
guys
the
guess. I'll
cha-ching
let you
go
guys
off? I always
guess
turn
it.
it off.
Okay, you want to
Guess
guess what
the
I
sale?
sold it for?
Isn't that like if you're an eBayer and you're amongst friends, isn't it the polite thing to turn off that?
Turn
No,
the
Even
cha-ching
especially if
off?
they're
No,
fellow
you got to
eBayers.
turn it up. Actually, you have to fabricate sales so they think you're
Oh.
cool. So here's the sale. You guys can guess
Just get
what
a
I sold
fake
for.
cha-ching on your phone and hit the button every once
Just
in a
like
while.
yeah,
New in
just
box.
tap your glasses.
New in box. 2015, 1970 Ford Mustang Mach 1 Johnny Lightning. So it's a little die cast.
It's sold for
this.
What's
this
the
side of
date?
it, Johnny Lightning.
$9.99.
2015, but it's a 1970 Mustang.
Yeah, I would say $8.95.
And what was
Plus
yours,
shipping.
Carrie?
$9.99.
$9.90. You're 9 cents off, so you win.
I think I
Kevin
saw it
loses.
though. You might have showed me. So I
It
remember
just
it was
literally just happened. How could I have showed you?
like mentally.
Oh, man, it happened like 3 seconds ago. I couldn't have shown you.
No, you've transmitted.
Oh,
stuff
maybe I transmitted it. But no, listen,
Here, Jimmy.
it's gonna build up my
Jimmy
store.
old school flips. Yeah, Mike's a little upset.
Are you still
New
trying to find the name of the
competition.
podcast?
Yes, and I can't find it.
He's upset about what?
Buy it all.
Buy It All
I
podcast.
can't find it looking it up.
No, he
That's
shouldn't
not
be
a good
upset.
sign.
His podcast is up and coming, and our podcast is dying. We're
Well,
gonna meet somewhere in the
To
middle.
be fair, no. He's mad about Jimmy's podcast, but you have to remember he stole Jimmy's podcast. So I
That's
say
true.
all's
That's a good
fair in
point.
love
That's
and
true.
war.
Good point.
Jimmy started a podcast. Was I not
Yes.
paying attention?
No, of
Yeah.
course.
Did I
you
have
weren't,
a
but yes,
stroke?
that's what we're talking about. Again,
It's all right. You
yes.
can't find it anyways.
What's it
I
called?
can't find it. Buy it all.
Buy It
Buy
All
It All.
podcast.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, Jimmy said.
With
Well,
Keith.
I mean, I love Jimmy, and I
koala
stayed
surgeon.
at his home, but there's no way that's lasting with Jimmy. Unless I feel like he'd fire himself if it was just him. You know what I mean? Lovingly and respectfully, I love Jimmy, but the track record.
So yeah,
you know?
here's my numbers. I am a below standard seller. If we evaluated me today, I would be a below standard seller. And it's all because of cases closed without seller resolution again at 0.41%. It's all the same cases from Christmas where the stuff got delivered, but it got delivered after the person put in a case. And so they got to keep the item, they took my money, and also it counted as a case against me. So will those go away in December, Kevin? Like
Yeah,
will they,
90 days. 90 days.
Unless
90
you
days,
get
they're
your
still there. I haven't had any defects since freaking January, and they're still hurting me.
Well, Dave, your velocity
minute.
went down because you stopped selling, so now you're being judged on a 1 year
No, wait a
instead of
minute.
3
I may
months.
be
So if you
wrong.
get
I
your
think I'm
sales up,
right.
you'll be judged on
Maybe
3 months, dude. That's
You
probably
have-
what it is.
Well, no, it's not 3 months.
Okay, so
because-
the light, the
Yeah, it
my,
is if you
I'm
get
looking at
400
my,
or more sales.
I'm looking at my late shipment report, and it goes back the earliest late shipment. It was on July 8th.
This isn't a late shipment though; it's a defect.
I understand. So what
It's
I'm
like,
saying is maybe there's a different criteria for item not resolved.
Well, Kevin,
as
am I
it
not right?
is.
If he does more than 400 sales per 90 days, right? He gets judged on a 3 month instead of a 12.
Oh, maybe
a
that's
year,
what
right?
it is. The number of sales. I don't know.
So your
We
sales went
should
down
ask
because you
the
stopped on
Profit
eBay. So you're
Playbook
starting to get
podcast.
judged for stuff that was a year ago because you sold less than 400 now.
That
So
may
you kind of made it worse on yourself on accident.
see. all
why is
returns.
400 this number? Like, where did you hear that number?
This is
Yeah.
dude, this is eBay 101, man.
You're not making.
You've
it
never
up?
had, yeah. If you get up to over 400 sales in, I think it's a 90-day period, you are judged in the 3 month. Am I right, Kevin? I'm not speaking out of school.
Carrie, I don't know. I don't know. I never.
I
pay
think that's
attention
it. And if
because it's
you're
irrelevant
under
most of the
the,
time for me.
if your velocity is slower than that, you're rated based on a year.
All right. So I will look at this. Cases closed for me without seller resolution is 0, and it judges me over
People in
the
the comments
last-
can clarify it. I'm sure I'm.
is the last 3
I'm either right or
months. So
wrong.
there's it. I have a feeling you have to be right because I'm being judged. I have way more than 400 transactions.
You're
and
being
it's
judged on
only
3
going
months.
back for 3 months, right?
Exactly. So what happened is you were over 400 transactions, Dave, but you stopped doing eBay. So you went under. So now you're being judged for stuff that happened in December. Because it's still
eBay
like 10 months
evaluates
ago.
the 20th of each month. If you've had less than 400 transactions in the last 3 months,
There you
your
go.
metrics
eBay
are
101,
greater than.
just like I told you.
Look at
for
me,
yeah, you're
eBay
totally right.
guru.
He
So
doesn't even
actually,
sell
doesn't
on
that
eBay
mean
anymore.
doesn't that mean that if I sell
Yeah,
400
you should
items,
know that, Dave.
If I sell 400 items,
They're all
this is
gone.
fixed.
They're all gone. That's great.
Because they're all from
So
the dates on
everybody
these
go
are
to
December
Dave's store
29th, December 5th.
right
Yeah, everyone
now
go buy
and
50
go buy
items.
it.
I don't even have that many listings. I only have 140 listings. I got to get
Well,
the
this is
listing
the
if I'm gonna
strategy
try to
that
sell
people
that
do
much.
when they go below standard, though. They try to sell a lot of inexpensive stuff so that they get their transactions over 400.
Or a lot
So
of
I got a lot of
expensive
listing
stuff
to
for a
do.
low dollar price.
Yeah.
It's hard to spell
Okay.
selling inexpensive stuff. a lot of
Okay,
times.
so I got to
yeah.
list a
List
bunch more.
something.
I gotta
Here's
get
what
my
you
store
do,
up to
Dave.
At least 400.
Take something you have a ton of and list them for a penny a piece. Buy it now and ask your viewers to bail you out.
a penny a piece.
That's what you do. Yeah.
What could I? What do I have? That
I don't
can
know.
list for a penny a piece.
I don't know.
But you,
Pocket
can you trust,
lint.
can you
How
trust?
about
can we?
pennies?
Pennies.
Can
there
we
you
remember
go.
that Dave's viewers don't like him though? That may make it worse.
Bro, that's
true.
actually kind of funny. Just list 100 pennies for a penny and then put them in envelopes and ship them.
And then you're going to be screwed from the tracking, and that's going to make you bad again. You can't do that many non-tracked items because your delivery rate.
You can
I
do
need
standard
some
envelope with
tiny-
cards. Cards
I'm
is the way out,
depressed.
Dave. If you do a bunch of
There you
low
go.
end cards,
Is the way
but they
out.
got to be
What,
nicer
dollar
cards.
the way out.
Dollar cards.
Yeah, but they got to be better than dollar. They got to be like nicer
Yeah.
cards that are people are like that's a
a lot of my
$5 card.
cards. A lot of my cards are $3 to $5. Those old
Yeah,
like,
put them at
Marvels and
$1.
stuff.
Like put them at a
There you
price
go.
where they're like, that's a steal,
That's
or
the
I'll buy it
answer.
for my own. Or just say, hey, I posted 100 Stranger Thing cards that I love. They're going to be $1, whatever it is, so you
Dude,
break
honestly,
even.
most of those high techs are $2 a piece.
Yeah, they're going to be $2 free shipping. Put them in
But I'll
standard
do 'em at a
envelope
bunch.
because you do get tracking.
Oh, I say free shipping. I say
Standard
Not f-
envelope.
Not free shipping, standard envelope shipping.
Standard envelope. You could do free and then standard envelope and make 25 cents a card base or 50 cents a card.
How much
whatever
is
it
standard
ends up
envelope?
being. Now on eBay,
$1.26.
not for
so you
1
list 'em
ounce
for
though.
$2.
You're doing 1 ounce, bro.
I just shipped a bunch and it was $1.26. Maybe I
Were
didn't
you doing
adjust
3
something.
ounce or 1 ounce?
I don't know. I just hit print.
Because 1 ounce should be between about 70 and 80 cents, I believe.
Really?
There you
I just
go.
hit
You've been doing the
$2
3
free
ounce
shipping.
rate. Did
Oh,
you
okay.
ship these in CD like cases?
I
by
shipped
the
them
way?
in an envelope and a top loader with a little piece of blue tape at the top. Is that what I'm supposed to do? I
What
messaged
kind of
That's all
you
envelope.
and Dawn. Listen,
Yeah.
I messaged you and Dawn responded, but you didn't, so I didn't know if I should listen to Dawn or.
Well, Dawn is
Listen
going to
to
be
Dawn.
more thorough, but like with standard envelope, all you need is a top. Now people are going to complain about this, but all you need is a top loader and blue tape, and you can
That's what I
determine
did,
if you want to
yeah.
put cardboard. But that's
I
going to make
didn't
it
do
too
cardboard.
thick,
Yeah, I didn't do cardboard.
so you have to worry about
But
thickness.
what kind
so.
of envelope are you putting it in? A CD one or
I
the
put it in a
card ones?
regular envelope, but you can get the kind that
Oh,
Dave
you put
has.
it in a
You can get
regular
the-
envelope.
You can put it
Just a
literally in a
paper
regular
envelope.
envelope.
Oh, Dave,
Paper
that's your
envelope
way
from-
out. Do it. Do it.
Yeah, Or you can do these kinds of
And
audio. Yeah.
Dave, List Easier does cards. So listen, and I'm
But I still
serious.
have to take all
right
the
now.
pictures. I want to use Carrie's thing where
gotta
you
take the
scan like
pictures
100.
anyways. You can
Dude,
scan
this-
them. You don't have to
Kevin?
take pictures.
You could
scan
use
them
my
all.
scanner. I'll bring it over.
Can I say this, Kevin? There is already AI apps in the card world that are specifically for cards that are going to work better than
know.
List Easier.
No, I
Carrie's
don't
probably
agree.
had them as sponsors.
There's card people that have signed up.
Well, yeah,
through
Card
this
Dealer
thing, and
Pro
they're
was
sending
doing List
me
Easier kind of stuff
saying
2 years ago. For cards only, though.
Kevin's saying that List Easier is better for cards than Card
I'm not
Dealer
saying
Pro.
that. I'm saying that card people have signed up for this, and I've already got good feedback. I don't
Have they
know
tried
enough
Card
to.
Dealer Pro, though?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. I
But
feel
here's the
that'd be
thing, like
better.
with Card Dealer Pro, Dave, like you still had to go in and check you still had to fix stuff. Like it helped, but you still had to fix titles. You had to put your own pricing in.
But in
you're
this
you're
case,
looking
Dave
for
doesn't
AI
need
that
to do
doesn't
that.
exist yet. It
Yeah,
will,
like
but
this,
it
yeah.
doesn't
Yeah,
yet.
I agree.
You want to be on the toilet looking
But
at
it
items.
still only takes
and listing.
one picture into account. Like, see, list
Honey,
you
I
could-
sold my wiener.
You could do 10 pictures and it analyzes all the pictures and doesn't put it through eBay stuff. It puts it through a giant search. And so it might be better than those. Although in this
Card
case,
Dealer Pro does front and back pictures.
Front and back.
But I did only front because
What
it
else do you
was a
need
little
for a
it didn't
card,
work
right?
perfectly. At least it could have been user error for me.
I could just sell. Maybe I'll do it. Oh my gosh.
Would that be
a lot of work.
weird though if we went full
Would
circle
it,
and you're
though?
just selling $1.50 cards all of a sudden? And
yeah, but he would
I'm-
stop. Gary, he would
I
stop.
would
Once-
stop.
I
after
also
fixed
stopped,
my
by the
store.
way, for the record.
You could
I'm
do
just
this.
barely. People just barely stopped accusing me of that recently. Like Paige hasn't yelled at me for selling $1.50 cards in a year.
That's a bummer. We need a Halloween background, huh? So it's getting that time. Did you decorate yet for Halloween?
I don't
We're
decorate
now in
for
bed.
Halloween. My wife puts a few things up. I don't decorate
Remember
for
these,
anything.
Carrie? Do you
Where am I
remember what
getting-
these are from? Do you remember these backgrounds?
Oh, these are from AI Picks podcast.
These are from AI Picks podcast. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there's a Dibdit one. Oh,
Look at Dibdit.
classic. Yeah, look at that.
Hey, there's a
Um,
Disney. What day is Disney? There's a Disney raid train over there on Divdit. I don't remember what day. 23rd.
Oh, really?
23rd. Today.
Well, that's interesting that I need
Today.
to sell 400. I'll think on that. I'll have an update at next week's podcast.
I'm just saying, like
what I
that.
decide to
Your
do.
solution to your problem is getting your.
I have lots of
velocity
cards that
sales
are
up.
worth more than $1 that I could list for $1. It's not a bad idea.
No,
People
just
were
list them for
commenting.
2 free shipping.
People were commenting on my video saying, "Hey, link your eBay store and we'll buy stuff." And I was
Well,
like,
how
"Yeah,
about this?
but eBay kicked me out of their affiliate program, so I'd rather die than share my eBay link."
That happened with me too, dude. I
Kevin,
accidentally.
too. But
I
Kevin got
had
fixed
clicked
'cause
it
he's
to
friends with
check
them.
it, and then I left, and then
Yes.
I ended up buying
but
something
yes.
later for myself, and then I got kicked out of it.
I
And
have a
don't want
better
it.
strategy. Carrie sells cards, right? He sells cards. Why don't you sell him every card you got that's worth, that he can get $1 or $2 for on a live show, and just list them all separate, and he'll buy them all. And then you don't, then you can pay him a little extra for trash to cash for buying all your cards, and it's done. He can buy 5. He'll buy 400
That sounds
cards.
fishy.
How is that going to fix my
Fishy.
eBay store?
Because he's going to buy 400 cards from you in a day, and it's done.
Oh, on eBay.
Yeah.
Well, wouldn't that be one transaction if he added all to cart?
No, each
Is it by
sale counts as its
transaction or
own.
unit?
I would think it's per
I think
sale.
if
It
Dave
says
literally,
sales,
we're
right?
talking to Dave here. If Dave took this serious, he'd have 400 cards, 500 cards up in
Transactions.
2 days,
says
and he'd have people buying them.
transactions,
it would
so,
solve
yeah,
his problem in a week or 2. It really would, Dave.
They may
Yeah, I
need
would
to be
probably
individual
just I
transactions.
would list one single Stranger Things card, and then I would just hit sell similar on my
Quantity.
own listing and just change
Yeah.
the name and the title for each one.
Yeah, that's all you got to
Pretty
do.
fast, Yeah.
the fact that we're having this conversation is
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
my
is.
goodness.
It is. It is ridiculous.
That's like, yeah. I mean, I will say, shipping cards standard envelope is so easy.
Yeah.
It's
What have I
like
been
so
telling you?
easy. Yeah.
That's why I love
like no
selling
work.
cards. Is there is no scenario where it's difficult.
It's like
There's
the
like
easiest thing in the
a
world.
$500 card's not difficult.
I got-
like it's not like
I
I need
got,
a
like-
giant box for it.
I went on to Temu and I bought 1,000 jewel cases for CDs, and I just pop them in there, and it's like
Pop
so
'em in,
easy.
dude.
And what I
It's
do, Carrie,
awesome
is I
because
just
they get
put
a
the
big
standard
giant
label-
indent in the middle of the card.
Yeah, I put them in the center, and then I squeeze it really hard so it shuts. It's been fantastic.
Yeah, and these people, they're getting free CD cases that they can use on their media.
Yeah,
a
well,
twofer.
Oh, okay. So I can't believe that I've been sabotaging myself this whole time. That I just needed 400 freaking.
I really don't think anybody's surprised. Not one listener or viewer or fan or
offensive.
sycophant or person who hates you is surprised by this.
Well, okay. Anyways, so I will say I do have a high late shipment rate too. I have a 2%, and that's Dibdit's fault.
That's
I want you
mine
to know.
right now.
Dude, the problem is Dibdit just trained me to
crazy.
wait a week to ship.
Oh gosh.
So it's so hard
I
to
got
like.
this message today.
Oh, I should go ship.
Check this out. You can see it on my Facebook. So a lady sent me a message today, and she said, "Hi, my name is." Well, you don't need to know her name. Oh wait, this is the
wanna
wrong
know it
one.
now.
Hello,
For
I was
context, it
wondering
would
my.
be-
I was. This is
At
Sunday
least let
night.
us hear the social security number.
Hello,
please.
I was wondering when my item would be shipped out. I know I placed my order on the evening of the 19th. It is now the 21st. Do y'all not ship during the weekends? I'm like, okay.
Was this
my-
a Dibdit order or an eBay?
No, eBay.
Okay.
And I just replied. I said I ship within 2 business days of the purchase, as it was stated when you purchased the item. Also, the post office is not open on Sunday because it's the 21st. They bought on the night of the 19th, which was a Friday night. I don't ship Saturday morning. I go out to garage sales. And so the message came to me on Sunday. And I'm like, I'll ship it out on Monday. I don't ship
that would
things that sell on Friday.
but you had till midnight on Tuesday because it's 2 business days.
Yes,
if
I
you
have
wanted.
till that. That's right. But I will get it shipped.
I always I like the 2 or 3 business day. You know,
I do
even if you
too.
do get it out the next day, because then you can always, if you're ever behind, you just tell people. Yeah, it's.
But
two
that's
business
a
I feel
little
like I feel
crazy.
like I'm getting back into eBay at the perfect time. You ever heard of Q4?
Never.
days. Yeah, Q4, man.
Never.
Yeah.
Hey,
Did
dude,
y'all
this is
get
the
your
time
coupon?
you
Oh,
gotta
sorry,
you gotta
not time.
invest in Hatchimals and Lala Oopsies.
Fingerlings?
Are
Do you
those
think
still
it's gonna
big?
be
Fingerlings.
Labubus? Do you think
Fingerlings.
Labubus is the
They're
thing
already
this
dead.
year?
Labubus are already dead.
I read on some Facebook
Allegedly.
page they're dead.
That was
what I
me.
read.
I
I feel like-
posted that.
I feel like
posted that.
Labubus are
Oh,
kind
wait
of
a
like Labibis at this point. You know what I mean?
I posted. Did you really read that on mine? Because I did post that.
Yes, I did.
post
I
that.
also was wondering about if you bought those Legos or not.
No, I didn't
you
buy them.
posted on
I
there.
can't believe I didn't. I absolutely should have, but I am so cheap.
Dave
and my
did
name is
check. Did
Tim.
you not check to see if Kevin had done it before you? He actually was gracious enough to give you a
I did,
couple
yeah.
hours
Yes,
and
I
check
did.
to see if you had done it. And then you had the audacity to complain when he did it, and you were
Did
slow.
Kevin complain or Tim complained? I don't think Kevin complained.
I don't think I
think-
complained. They don't even know what you're talking about. So
Yeah,
Dave,
we like that here on Trash to Cash.
Tim posted in a chat something about Legos. Should I buy all these Legos?
A picture of Legos.
Yeah. Should I buy them all for what does he say? 50 cents a piece.
$50. $50. Yeah, it was less than 50 cents a piece for minifigs. That's a
Mm-hmm.
good deal. I would buy that every day. Like I would not hesitate.
But Mike chimed in. He's like, "Look at the minifigs. They're city ones. They're not very good minifigs."
But still, for 40 cents a piece, you can't lose. You list them for $1 on Card Dealer Pro, and you're gonna sell them. Put them in eBay.
Yeah, they're
standard
perfect
envelope.
fodder to bring your feedback up.
I'm not sure I would do that. The only way I would do that is I would not sell those individually. No way. It would be like, okay, I spent 50. Can I sell it as a lot for 100? And then I would do it. And that's the only way I'd do that.
Well, you can
I'm
totally
like that
do
too
an
now. I'm
auction
doing
on
toy
Dibdit,
lots instead of
$2
individuals.
starts. Yes, Callie.
No, $2 starts. Who's buying those for $2?
Yeah, I don't think they would sell for $2 a piece
No,
unless they were
I
like, Batman or some like
Anyway, the point
Star
of the
Wars ones
story
of value.
is that Dave stole the picture from Tim. He just took it and put it on his
we all
Facebook
had
page.
I think Tim had said or we had spoke that like somebody should post it on their Facebook.
I said that. I was joking.
You did.
Dave actually did it.
You don't joke with Dave. Will do that kind of stuff.
What? What did I do? Sorry,
Dave has
Callie was talking to
no
me.
compass.
I have a phone
you
that
know?
does this. Just saying.
Yeah, Dave likes to.
Just
That's
saying.
all he talks about now.
My phone
Because
folds
this is
open,
the
y'all.
1 month of year where he gets an Android
will.
and then he'll get sick of it and he'll
Yeah.
and then
It
in
is- it
3
does
weeks
happen
we'll
every fall.
yeah
You're
in
right. It's a
yeah
weird fall
and then in
thing.
3 weeks we'll hear about how you know what Apple was the best one.
Bro,
This
that's
is
a
the
good
1 month
idea.
a year
I
where
just
he's
had an idea. I
rebelling.
just had an idea. Ready? Check this out. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna take a picture, and I'm gonna post it on my Facebook as a BTS shot.
Okay,
What's
tell us when you're
BTS?
ready.
I don't know. It's not working. I think I broke
You ready?
it.
Go.
What's
They're
BTS?
not working. BTS.
Dude, what are you doing, dude? My gosh.
Can you
BTS
blur
is
it?
behind the scenes,
Dave,
Kevin.
did you timestamp that?
Got it. I finally did it. I took a picture.
Dave, did you timestamp that so you can take it out?
No, I didn't. I can't.
Now I feel
It's too
bad.
late to timestamp it. Sorry. There's no way I could ever find it.
No, I didn't mean that. If for any people who are sensitive to that,
He was
sorry.
doing a. People don't like that, by the way, Carrie.
I'm sorry. I thought it would be cut out. In my defense, I thought Dave would say no, timestamp it, and cut it out. But Dave is it's technically
Facebook and earn money on them.
it's technically Dave's fault now because he's allowing
Just
it
say
to
it's
stay.
fake. It's an AI, and Dave did it. And
It's
you didn't
AI.
have to
I
do
did it
that.
with AI.
I was just doing this.
The
That's
thing
right.
is, like, I'm really depressed, and when I'm depressed, I need this.
This is B-roll. I'll put like a great song over it.
Gotta get the body.
Yeah, I get the whole body doing it. Go.
Speed it up. Speed it up. Make me look crazy.
We want to have our mind, body, our routines, our environment, everything dialed in to attend to its highest peak performance. You can keep your mind sharp.
Did you see the Ghostbusters in the background, by the way?
That was pretty cool, right?
The Ghostbusters were there.
You know. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Kevin.
I went to a sale with Mike, and it was one of those sales that had nothing but baby clothes. Insane amount of baby clothes. She's like, you don't want to stop here, do you? I'm like, oh, I got to get a picture of this because I was going to paste it on
Oh,
Facebook. I'm
nice,
like,
yeah.
we're going to make enough for breakfast on this. So I don't know if you can see that or not. Look at that. That was like half of
What
the
is
yard
it?
sale, just baby clothes. All
Have you
of
ever
those
thought
hanging
that
on
is a good
racks.
that's money right there. I agree
Yeah,
with you for a
that
Facebook
was
post.
viewed-
Have you ever thought it's tempting to on like a Saturday morning get a one of these lifetime tables, one of these plastic tables, and just go buy a couple cases of baby oil? Because like if I could just have this outside and then just put like 50 things of baby oil on it and just say put a 50 quarter a bottle sign
you're
on
gonna
it, you know how much
stage
money
your
I
own
would make on Facebook? Should I buy all this baby oil for the Commonwealth Picker?
You probably wouldn't make as much as it costs for the baby oil.
No, I think I could cover the
I'm
baby
pretty
oil,
sure
and then
I
I get
could
free
just
baby oil.
List easier.
I could create that
number
image
49.
without having to actually do it. Like we could create
I
it right
take
now
pride.
in AI.
I take pride in not doing AI for those. But yeah, let's do it on AI. Do an AI one and then post it and see how. We'll get back next week on how much you
I
made.
did notice, Dave, you stopped doing all your ridiculous AI nonsense and got back to normal posting, and they're more entertaining. I like them.
Yeah, I only did that for like 6 hours. A table
But he
outdoors.
did like
terrible.
50 posts. That's why it felt like
Table
70,000 people.
outdoors with 100 bottles of
a baby oil with a
on
sign that says a
top
quarter a
with a
piece, and then
sign
like
that
your
says
caption should be like,
cheap.
"How many of these should I buy?"
All right, let's see. We'll see what it comes out like. Hopefully it's good. I think it'll. I'm probably gonna post it though. I'm just saying.
You should post it 100%.
It's thinking.
Just say I was out at
thinking-
yard sales at 10 p.m.
So
and it's going to
we
be
had this-
daytime.
What it was gonna be? What?
No, I'm just babbling. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say we had like this idea to do the motivational speeches too when we were at the scare.
I think we
meetings.
missed somebody though. Did we figure out
Yeah, I
who
think we
missed?
probably missed a bunch of people because we didn't like actually look at the list. We didn't have the list, so we couldn't really.
Who's
who
the-
do you
who do-
think?
who's
should
on the
I
list?
I could check.
And then
Actually,
I could just do the others right now.
Well, that's a good point, and we should also thank our Patreons as well, Kevin. Which I know
Yeah.
you're the least likely to do that since you're not
That is
thankful to them because you want them to give you more money.
Because I did not
Tell 'em.
approve of the Patreons. I do approve of the money. Speaking of money, have you been using the card lately? Because I haven't seen a check in
Carrie
quite a
was
while.
complaining about this too. Well, you got to check last month, back in August, but I do owe you one. Well, did you get August? September,
He paid his
August,
taxes, Carrie, so
I
he
owe
doesn't
you
have any money left.
It sits in a separate account. It's just sitting there. I told Carrie we might as well wait for the YouTube revenue to come in before I send it, though,
There you go.
because that's going to be here in a few days, anyways. By the time this podcast comes out, Kevin will have been paid. Okay.
Oh, it's all right. I'm fine.
Vincent Street Market,
For another
picks
2
by
days.
Tyler. I love Vintage NYC, Gem Flipper, buffing the stuff. You forgot Gem
I love
Flipper.
all these people.
You forgot Gem Flipper. Alexandria
I said
Pickers,
that there.
Lady Arbitrage. You did say it. You were right. Brian Sempor Beal, Mike Camparelli, paulsmerch.com, Vintage Sports Flips, Race Heck Resell, and Logan Murky. Now, was Mike? Yeah, Mike is motivated. Dawn is motivated. And Gem, you were right, Gem Flipper. But I think we did someone who didn't actually pay for it. You did Dawn.
We gave somebody a freebie.
Talk about.
No,
Just
yeah,
put
you,
me-
did. Yeah, you just missed
just put-
Gem Flipper.
Just
So
put
you
me
gotta
alone on the
motivate
screen
Gem
for a
Flipper.
second so I can talk to Jim.
All right. Carrie's
Great
going to motivate you,
content.
Gem Flipper. Get ready. It's going to be hot. Hold on, let me remove Kevin's ugly face. and then I'll remove my beautiful face.
Hey, Jim Flipper. How are you doing, man? Now, this is Jim, G-E-M, not J-I-M, obviously, because you're a Jim. You're a treasure to one of us, me. The other two don't care, but I care, and I want you to be motivated. Now, here's the things that you need to think about to become a better reseller, a better content creator. First off, you're enough. People like Kevin, and I want to focus on Kevin here, will tell you that you need to do more. You just need to be you, man. You just need to go out there and you up the place, man. You just need to be like, you need to be you all over the place, all the time, everywhere, all at once. Now, if there's ever a time where you're like, I'm not going to be able to become a millionaire reselling, you're right. None of us are. It's not really possible. But you can make thousands, hundreds of dollars reselling. And I totally believe you can do that. And I want you to just keep focusing on that. Keep focusing on that goal, on that finish line. And you know what the finish line is? There is none. Trick question. Gotcha.
I feel like he's probably been motivated.
Yeah, I
enough.
think I was
He's
good enough.
Probably,
That was good.
it was actually
Ooh.
quite.
Did we
Hey, I
talk
had a big
about-
sale. I had a big sale, Kevin. $199.
Nice.
Okay. It was a card. It was a.
I miss
Gary
these
V
days
card.
when Dave used to get on here and compete with me.
Yeah,
I
it was a
miss
Gary
him.
V card, and yeah, it was $199. Now, mind you, I'm net negative 2,000 on that buy, but you know, $199 back, not bad at all.
He's like a miner. He's like a miner acting in a cornfield maze. It's kind of into
Negative 2,000.
It was
What did
kinda-
you do? Open it all?
That was a
I
very
opened-
niche joke for Dave.
I opened a $750 box and got about
For your
$100 worth of cards. A Gary V Friends Chrome box I opened for myself, and I got about $100 worth of cards. That was a bad buy. Bad buy.
Golly. Must be nice to be able to just set fire to money.
Kevin, listen. I will say this. I don't have the money to set fire to it. I do it because I have a problem. Okay? Check this out.
You should
though.
start a
Terry, go ahead and motivate Paul's merch. We found him here. No offense. Yeah.
trying to tell him about Paul's merch.
Whichever you think works.
Excuse me.
Man on the street interview with Paul's merch. Go.
Okay, Paul's merch. How has the global takeover been? Really? 47 different pairs of orthopedic socks on paulsmerch.com. That's unreal, my friend. I'm really, really impressed with that. Now, also, great music selection. This is not going to get us demonetized at all. And also, Paul's merch, quick question. Am I your friend? Like, truly a friend? Not just because you're paying for this, but are we friends? I think he said it. Yeah, and you guys heard it, correct? We're good friends. I don't need to motivate him. He's motivating me. If I work hard, if I do my best, if we do our best, we can look. Yes, zoom in, zoom in right here. PaulsMerch.com, folks.
Are you sure that's not Logan Murky?
Ooh, true. We don't know. We don't know. It's Florida, and we can't trust any of those setups 100%.
I don't know what we do here, but I do know this.
Yeah.
Hey, Don. Guess what? It's time to get. Hey, Don. Guess what? It's time to get motivated by yours truly, Carrie. How are you doing?
Oh, fabulous.
Aren't I great? Let's take a moment and appreciate me. What's your favorite thing about me?
When he has his mouth shut.
Is that motivating? Does that motivate you?
Motivated.
Oh, it does.
Dawn, what's your goals? Your goals in life?
To survive the night here at this
Survive the night. Think bigger. Think bigger. What's like your biggest goal ever?
world peace.
Think bigger. What's a bigger goal than that?
Galaxy piece?
Yes.
Galaxy peace. Dawn, let me motivate her to listen. It's not going to happen. But what you could do is post some stuff on eBay. I haven't seen enough posting lately on eBay, and it's starting to, quite frankly, piss me off. Okay?
What?
Dawn, I can't. If we're relying on me, we're screwed, Dawn. I don't know if you know this. Step it up.
I like how visibly upset she looks at you.
She
like,
was
like
mad.
legit ticked
At the
off.
beginning of that, she was looking at you like a schoolgirl just in her boyfriend.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
And then by the end of it, she was like,
was
what am I
mad.
doing here?
She's like, I wish I could punch him in the face. Is basically where she was at.
She
so.
doesn't. Yeah, yeah.
Dave,
Carrie,
I
tell us
sold
about your Macari sale. Kevin's gonna shout out some stupid eBay
Well,
sale if you don't.
All right.
Okay, I got. Let me show. It's cards,
all right.
but I mean, do you guys even like cards anymore?
Yeah.
Oh no, I sold that. I didn't. I sold the non-card. I sold the Death Star popcorn bucket that
Oh,
I
you
had
sold
lost.
it.
I don't.
Did you
I
get
don't.
the
I might have
100?
told you guys that last week though.
You said it was worth
I had.
100.
It was worth 100. Sold it for 81. You know, that's how I roll.
I'd say, it's funny how Carrie last time gave us a hard time for saying something was worth more than we end up selling for it. Do you remember that?
I sold 3 cards today. I sold
paid
Michael
for
Van Buren, a
Listen.
Michael Van Buren wild card auto for $20 shipped. That was pretty good
Fish
for Michael Van Buren.
Carrie, I'm trying to point out your hypocrisy and you're not paying attention. Last week you gave me and Kevin a hard time for saying we found $800 worth of stuff at a yard sale, and then it turns out to be worth $600. You literally just did the same thing with your popcorn bucket, Mr. $100 popcorn bucket.
Yep, I recall.
I also sold a Jarrett Jack. What should any thought on what I should do? I don't even know.
You could make it stupid fun to start it off, like be talking to him, and then I'll pan over to him. Just be talking to Mike.
Hey Mike, how are you doing, Mike? I'm here to motivate you.
Mike too.
Mike Metco, not looking the best I've ever seen. We're not going to ever, I just want you to know, we're not ever doing a meetup. It's never going to happen because Dave refuses to do the work. And blame it on Dave, because Dave doesn't, want to put anything in. Not like you, Mike. You would put it together. If you were here, you would wrangle everyone together. You would set everything up, but Dave's not willing to do it. And this is...
He always hangs in there.
He's not getting everybody together. Look.
Oh, look, yeah. You put your foot forward and your hands on a swivel, so to speak. This is not the best one, Mike, but you kind of... Look at that. That doesn't seem safe. That's a OSHA violation right there.
Mike still would show up for the meetup.
He would still show up for the meetup. Edit this, because it's terrible.
I didn't edit it.
It was actually better than I thought. He'd still show up to the meetup. He
Everyone's
would.
been motivated. During the episode, that's a little treat. Normally we don't motivate during
We
the episode.
usually,
but I thought
you
it'd be
usually
good.
can clock out before that happens.
Well, I wanted Kevin to see him, and I don't think he'd ever watch him any other way. I don't even think he watched him this way. He was looking off to his left. What do you got over on the left?
I watched a
What's
good
over
bit
here,
of it.
Kevin? What are you looking at over here?
I was
he
looking
just-
at the comments. Plus, she mentioned Mike Metco, so I was trying to quick find a date. It's
So
this
your
coming
laptop's
weekend,
over
East
there?
Tennessee. My laptop's right here, and then I have a laptop here, but
he's
that's the one we're doing.
got-
Double topping. He's double
Yeah.
topping, yeah.
Double topping.
Yeah, he's a muffin topping.
Copper top tops them all.
This is
Yeah,
the
isn't
dumbest
the copper top where
episode
like
of all time.
yeah, your butt's showing or something in the logo?
No, it'd only be the dumbest if we threw this in here.
I'm just gonna whisper this so nobody else can hear. But you're doing a great job, man. I don't think you understand how good you're doing. And I want you to know that motivation comes to those who seek it, and you sought this out, and you're getting it, man. You're doing great, so that's your encouragement. Your motivation is you can step it up even more, man. You can go to more meetups. You can create more. You can list more. You can do whatever you want.
Oh man, I wanted to be him.
No, it's dumb. I'm doing that
East
because people got
Tennessee
really
meetup.
mad. People got really mad because the Dibdit ad last week had no sound. Did you
Oh
notice
yeah,
that?
they got really
Did
mad.
you fix it?
No, well, listen. No, I didn't. And
Oh,
this
do
was
it
the
again.
problem.
Can I hear my audio? I'll do it.
Wait, you want to what? What do you want to do?
Will it hear my audio if I just sing it?
Yeah, go.
You got to have the thing playing.
Okay, go.
Yo, it's the spot where you call your claim. Dibdit.com is the name of the game.
I was almost gonna start singing,
Dang
but I couldn't
it.
remember
remember them all.
Dib 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 dib.
.com.
No, what
Disney
happened? Here's
show
what happened.
today.
We've had like a
Disney
lot
show
going
today,
on.
guys.
Gosh, Kevin.
Disney show. Kevin,
We've
anything on
had-
eBay sell?
We've had a hard time recording on Sunday nights because we've been busy on Sunday nights. We keep recording on Monday nights, and I had really slow internet for quite a while. Well, not compared to Kevin's, but compared to the future, which is what we're all living in. I had really slow internet, like 10
Kevin's got
megabytes
better,
instead of 1,000.
slowly.
Kevin's is better slowly. So I had uploaded the whole show on Tuesday morning. It was like 9:30. I had already uploaded it. It had gotten approved, and the upload takes like an hour. Was taking like an hour and a half for the show for me. And that's when I saw that the Dibdit ad had no audio. And I'm like, well, I could delay the
Forget it.
episode till noon,
Nope.
or I could just freaking release it. Who cares if there's no audio on the Dibdit ad? And so I just released it
No one
without
would
the audio.
notice.
They
But
all noticed.
everybody
I knew they
knows.
would notice, but I didn't care.
Dan in demand here. He says Kevin explained the drying clothes correctly. The point of them is not to get dressed and make your daily clothes soggy because you missed a spot. So
Just
you
don't
wear
miss a
those
spot.
clothes first.
Well, like,
and then
yeah,
you
but
put on
if
the
you
rest
miss
of
a
your
spot,
clothes.
it's not going to make your clothes soggy. They will dry very quickly.
How many spots are you missing? I mean, I think you're missing a lot of spots if you have to have
dude.
drying clothes.
You got to
I
have a
think that's
towel
pretty
that can go under the carriage, and you can hold it forward and backwards, and then you got to do a little
American
scoop-de-doo.
undercarriage.
What about American undercarriage? Is that what you said? That's inappropriate, Kevin. We would never.
That's my
speak to those
stage name.
levels
I
of
don't like to talk about it
disgustingness
on
that
this
you're bringing
podcast.
up.
Vintage
Commonwealth
Sportsman's
picker.
also on
Commonwealth
what?
picker.
Yes. What about him?
I wanted to let you. Okay, you found, was it you or Mike found an exact doppelganger of my brother at a
That
yard
was
sale.
Mike. Mike, yeah, doppelganger.
And apparently I've
you're
met
right.
him. Apparently,
He really
dude, it's
does-
crazy.
did look
so
like
this guy Lad, I've met Lad. I feel like Lad looks different than he did when I was there in spring. I don't know if he grew his beard out or what the deal is,
Maybe.
but now he looks exactly like my brother. Exactly. I sent it to Tina, and I said, "Who's this?" And she said, "Chad." I sent it to my mother, and she said, "Is that Chad?" I sent it to my brother. He sent it to
mother.
his kids. His daughter came up to him, and she's like, "Dad, why are you making this weird face?" He's like, "That's not
Why you
me."
got a dip bag in your hand?
Like, it's crazy how much this, and I can't, like, I have to find a picture, but like if you actually spend time with my brother, like, it's insane how much Lad you
What
look
if
like
what
your
if
brother.
Lad is just doing the perfect troll? He's done surgeries. He's sculpted his face to look exactly like your brother, just
He's, like,
so that
done
he could get this
extensive
random
surgeries?
mention on Trash to Cash.
Lad, what's his full name? Like, I want to give him credit.
McConkey.
Lad Davies? Is it
McConkey.
Lad Davies?
McConkey.
Is that right? I think it's Lad Davies, maybe. Let me
I have an
look.
opportunity for
No,
you, Dave.
It's not Davies.
I'm getting
I don't know
new
his last name.
honey,
Oh,
and the
okay.
bottles are smaller, and so I got these stickers that don't fit anymore. Maybe you
Shrinkflation.
could get
I know.
a dollar
so
these.
so to be clear, you are
ship
giving
them.
less
Charging
honey and
less
you're upping
money?
the price.
Will you be charging less money for this less honey?
Less money and less honey. Yes, but I need to ship it out under a pound. I can't do this.
Somebody
over a pound.
screenshot what he's charging for honey now, so we can verify this happens.
Well, I don't have them yet, but I was just thinking maybe you could sell 'em for
159
$1.
comments. Kevin, you have 159 comments on that post you put up an hour ago on Facebook.
An hour ago? Which one
Yeah,
was that?
159. The one, hello, I was wondering when my item would ship out.
I only choose good ones, Dave. What can I
Bro,
tell you?
that's
I
a
don't
lot.
waste people's
Like, that's
time.
like a $70 post right there. He probably
No,
just did
not
$70,
necessarily.
guys.
Comments don't always
No,
equate to.
Listen,
Let's just
the one
let's make
I
him think
showed
he's super
you-
rich, Carrie. Go with this.
No.
Oh,
Probably
you've read it.
700. Probably
Okay,
700.
so there's 229 comments on that. I asked people, I said, what I say? You pull up to a garage sale, what is your reaction? And if you see that, and I got 229 comments, and I made $6.03. So there's no way that one's going to make that much. Just saying.
Yeah, it's weird. Sometimes the comments don't necessarily matter.
Do you know what? I had a theory.
That's a lot of
Kevin's video is
comments in an
playing.
hour.
Oh, make it stop.
I got
I had a-
204 comments on a card post from 3 days ago where I was talking about Tua, and I got a card, and everybody said I'm
Tua?
stupid for
Hawk
Tua.
Tua?
No, not Hawk Tua. That's a different card. There actually is a Hawk Tua girl
Tagovailoa.
card. Tagovailoa, yeah.
Yeah. That's
All right, well,
a
whatever.
terrible-
I don't know. We talked a lot about eBay, which I think is good. I'm really proud of us
Yeah.
for that. So.
Well, I didn't get to ask you the question about this, Dave, because this is new technology, and I know you're into the microphones and stuff. So,
Okay, let's hear it.
AKG 190E cardioid
Cardioid?
dynamic microphone with cord sold for $113.95.
You want me to-
It's super old.
You want me to guess what it sold for? I think 130.
113.93.
Dang it, I still got it wrong.
But that was
Even with the
30% off.
I thought you said 130.
That was a super old listing. My sales went down, by the way. I figured it out that day. I'm like, what is going on with my sales? I have one sale. Now, granted, I hadn't listed anything in the previous day and a half, but my 30% off sale was gone. I took it off on accident. I'd time it out, and so I didn't have any 30% off sales either, and my store just crumbled.
Well, here's something I noticed, Kevin, and this is something that no one's ever heard before. It's a novel thing.
You have to list things
if
to
you
sell it.
list things, stuff you've had listed for months sells randomly.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. I don't understand. Like, that seems dumb to me, and eBay seems
Yeah,
broken.
it's like,
but I'll take it.
yeah. If you rub the tummy of Krylov, he will spew out
Here's what
sales.
I did. I had a bunch of sterling silver, like maybe 15 listings. And I
Brad,
listed 14 of them as
got
buy it now,
16 platinum bars.
but I listed one as an auction. And as soon as I did that, they just started selling.
Because
So
you
maybe
listed it
sometimes
as
you
an
do
auction?
one as an auction, and then the rest is buy it now, and it draws
Maybe because
attention.
people want to get it now, and that one's not available now. So they
well,
just buy the
people
one that
want
is
to get a
available
deal,
now.
so they go and look at that auction, and then when they go look at that auction, it'll show. A lot of times they'll show other items from the seller, or your items will pop up, or they'll click on it and then see if you have any more sterling that they can bid on, and they see that buy it now stuff, and I don't know.
Have you guys been struggling with the summer slowdown at all?
Well, I'm just starting to sell, so maybe. I'm listing this yellow submarine
Had a pretty
Hot Wheel.
decent summer.
I'm gonna
I
list
want
it
our
for
podcast to just talk about
$7.99.
topics that are 3 to 4 months too late.
Too late. I agree.
All right,
All right,
did
so
it,
what
guys.
would we
I
talk
listed an
about?
item during the show.
eBay
You
open.
gotta
Yellow submarine.
y'all
eBay
heard
Open's
about
coming
eBay
up in
Open?
3 months. Get ready, folks.
Don't
you
forget
going?
the winter slowdown. The winter slowdown will be here any minute.
Yeah,
you
is there
talked
like a
about de
name? There's like the
minimis.
summer slowdown, the winter skid mark, and then there's the
It's
beginning of the
Winter
year
Wander.
bonanza. Huh?
The winter wander.
The winter wander? Yeah.
I don't know.
So
I
did
feel like
dummy.
you could find.
What?
Ooh,
I
that's
sold
a
a
little
dummy.
harsh.
Sold 2 dummies. I could use that right here. Could
I
sell a
don't
couple more.
understand, Like this, I don't, guys. Can you I want you to give us feedback this time because I don't think Kevin used to do this.
He has
Did he
eBay
used to do
Tourette's.
this?
No, he didn't.
I really want to know.
I
he
feel
used
like
to
we
be
might
on
have
the
broke
podcast.
Kevin. We might have broke
I don't
Kevin.
understand it. Why does he do this? And you know what I do? I think it's because of us not talking much about eBay. He feels like he has to talk about eBay, and so he just ruins the show every week.
I feel
with
like
this
I feel like when we've done this podcast for so long, we start to get tics. Like I'm very, very I was struggling with having to say allegedly too much for a while there.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I still
we
am.
could just pursue the topic being discussed, Kevin, instead of just randomly bringing up a crappy eBay sale every 10 seconds. Carrie made a very interesting point.
I'm going to practice that the rest of the episode. Go.
Okay, Carrie, let's get back to your point. You were talking about your hemorrhoids. Go.
Yeah, I don't think you need cream. I just think you need determination.
How
And
do you
what are
make
gonna do?
hemorrhoids
Do you
better?
pop or not pop?
What do you do?
Do you
Look at
pop?
this.
the
He's
hemorrhoid
diving
problem?
in. Dun, dun, dun. Shh. This is good.
What's
I wanna
your
see how Kevin's-
solution? What is it?
The hemorrhoids?
Preparation H? Do you do the generic or the regular?
Tux medicated wipes. What's wrong with you?
I'm sorry.
No, there's
I'm
another
sorry,
brand
Tux.
that's a little cheaper that works just as well.
Equate.
Yes.
What,
No, that's
Dude
the
wipes?
Walmart one.
Well, it can't be
No,
cheaper
there's
than a
another
Walmart
one.
brand. We going Dollar General for hemorrhoids?
Okay, so I had this random. Kevin, you know I'm an emotional spender. You know there's emotional eaters. I'm an
well
emotional
aware.
spender. Yeah.
I'm well aware.
And I was depressed a week and a half ago, and so I went and I bought a Windows laptop at Walmart.
I didn't even know this.
For $2,000.
What are you doing?
And
Gosh.
Are you okay?
Does Tina
I-
have
I-
control
You
over the
could call
checkbook?
me and talk to me, man.
I returned it. It was an emotional spend. And
That was
the
this
next
2 weeks.
morning-
Was this the same week you bought 2 meta glasses and you looked at them and then you sent them both back?
That was I get emotional.
Just come up
a
here,
lot.
Dave.
I
When you
used to
feel
lean on
like this-
food, okay? I used to lean on food, and I'm trying not to lean on food. And you can ask my wife. If I'm not overeating, I'm overspending. It's one or the other. one or the other is happening.
It's
Either
like
way, I'm
cigarette
coping.
smoke. It's like smokers.
Yeah.
It's like I'm gonna smoke and I'll be skinny, or I'm
tell you,
gonna
man.
not smoke and I'm not gonna be skinny.
Yeah, it's really bad. I can't help myself. At least I had the wherewithal to return it. And this happens a lot to me since I've started my diet. I bought this stupid Android phone a month and a half probably now, called the Nothing Phone because it seemed kind of fun. It lights up. I haven't even booted it up yet. I took it out of the package, didn't boot it up. About 40
What
days
is
ago.
it?
Return. It's just an Android phone. Return
You have a
policy was
phone.
30 days. I know. And I bought it and I never returned it. And now I have this stupid phone that I never used that I spent $300 on. And this is why
I'm
I couldn't go
stressing
sourcing
out
today because I'm
over
out of money.
buying a used phone. I'm stressing out over buying a used phone. My other phone that I edit Flipper videos on has completely just disintegrated and fallen apart. And I'm having a hard time spending money on a used phone, Dave. Maybe I'll just
What, do you
have
want,
you.
does it have to
Would
be
that
an
work?
Apple?
Could I say, Dave, could you go buy me this thing? Would it help you and help me?
Oh, yeah,
get
that
you to buy it
helps.
because I can't.
Be-
Because my wife buys stuff for me all the time that she knows I can't physically do, and it helps.
That was a job at my old company. There was someone called a purchaser. I feel like that job would be a wonderful job. I really would be in my sweet spot. Kevin, Tina has a job. Did we talk about this on the show yet?
No.
Not everyone watches
no.
my flipper videos. Actually, almost no one watches my flipper videos. Guys, go subscribe to my flipper videos. They're not great, but I need the money. So please, go on over there.
And you can see how he gets out of this.
This is why Tina got a job, because I'm broke.
So he could
I
spend
had to
$300
force Tina-
on something he never uses.
I had to force Tina to go to work because I'm
No,
broke.
this
This is
is
the
not
comments
true.
I'm
I
getting.
know
This is the
that's not
comments I'm
true.
getting, though.
There
This is
you
the
go,
comments.
okay.
Dave's not making enough money, so he's making Tina work. So that's not the case. That's not the
No,
case.
Tina just wants to away from Dave.
Tina would love to be away from Dave. Yes, that's part of it. But I'll tell you, she is like she's quite a bit happier. Like, I think there's nothing that can really place for some people, like just the feeling of doing something, like feeling like you're accomplishing something.
And
in
Tina's
the
got an
day, and-
interesting job, too. I
Yes.
couldn't hack it.
Yes,
She's
she was
got an
giving me and
intense
Carrie
job.
both anxiety.
Yeah, she was just letting us know all of the scariness that happens in that kind of a field.
She's working at an emergency room, Kevin, as like a nurse's assistant. Okay, a medical assistant, and she literally her job is to intake emergency victims, or not victims, but patients. So like they come in from a motorcycle accident, she cuts the pant leg off,
Yeah.
she checks their vitals, she takes blood if she needs to. She's like in the mix, like, it's also got like a psych
Front
ward.
line.
So she was telling us about like the person that was in there that was crazy, that kept flashing her what at the staff. So she got a lot of crazy stories. She's like talking about a guy with a stomach bleed that came in. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know.
Me and Dave are just on ChatGPT for the next 40 minutes.
Yeah, I was like, wow,
Here's
I'm
my
never
stomach
I'm never
bleeding.
having ibuprofen again. But it's a funny thing because everyone's like, Dave, she's doing it because Dave needs the money. She's
I
making
think that's a
minimum wage in
perfect
Florida.
job
Like,
for
yeah,
me.
she loves it though.
I mean,
It's a minimum wage job, but it's something that she's always wanted to do. She's always wanted to be a nurse. She never we had kids very young. When she was like
you get
21 and
minimum
I was
wage.
22.
that's all you get for cutting
Dude,
people's pants off as they're
yes,
bleeding.
Isn't that insane? Literally, it's minimum wage. It's crazy, but it's scary too. It's honestly a little scary, guys. When you go to the hospital,
Yeah.
a lot of these people are making minimum wage. Be nice to them.
Jeez.
I mean, yeah, it's crazy. Like she makes the same as Elijah does at the outlet mall.
Yeah.
It's just selling clothes.
But I think you're right. Just doing. There's so many people that watch my channel that they they don't even care what they're making. They just want to have some purpose, and they get enjoyment out of finding something cheap and selling it. If they make $80 a month, that's perfectly fine. They just need a little something. That's
Well,
why I
and
like reselling.
I will say, like, and I explained it in my flipper video, but again, I'll explain it quickly here. Like, my kids are to the stage where they're kind of preoccupied. She doesn't have to change diapers. She doesn't have to make every meal. They kind of
for
make their own
Dave's.
meals most of the time. It's just and I'm at home, so I can help with like the errands and things like
Moving
that. I can
people
take the kids to
around.
school. I can take Anna to gymnastics. I can totally fit it in my life. I could goof off just a little less with Carrie, which will probably save us a little money too.
Yeah.
And so she can go do this thing she's always dreamed of doing. And in the first like week, or I think it's been a week, every day she comes home like tired but so excited. Like she's got all these
Is it like a
stories to
40-hour
tell,
a
yeah.
week or 20-hour a week?
It's
or
3.
60?
It's gonna be right now. She's in orientation, so it's like a 40-hour week. But she's gonna do 3 12s. That's the eventuality. 3 12s a week. So
You can
what is that,
organize your
36?
life around that.
312s is good. You
Yeah,
get
it's kind of
a
a
nice
cool
long
shift. You get
weekend
4 days
and,
off. Yeah.
and that kind of job too. Like, I know I get a lot of crap for not being a good employee, but I love jobs where you're busy. I did not do well when we weren't busy because I just screw
she's
around.
busy all the time. It's like one of the most busy
If I
hospitals.
was busy, I loved it. So those are great jobs. Time flies.
Yeah.
Is it in
Yeah.
Bunnell?
No,
'Cause we could get
there's
some
no
Bunnell
hospitals
stories.
in Bunnell.
Oh, they don't even care. You're
They
on
don't
your
care.
own.
They just let him die in Bunnell.
Bunnell, you just put some dirt on it. You just put some whatever it is. You just put some
dirt on
cussing on it and some dirt on it. You're
So
good to go.
a fringe benefit, though, Kevin, is excellent health insurance.
Oh, yeah,
It
I
just
bet.
comes out of her paycheck. It just comes out of her paycheck. So,
and so
her
you're
paycheck
saving a
is gonna
bunch
be,
of money.
Her paycheck's going to be tantamount to like nothing. But I'm not going to have to pay insurance anymore, and we're going to have good insurance, and she's doing
And
something she loves.
if something happens to you, which it inevitably will, you can just get there and she'll take care of you right there.
Yeah. Well, no, yeah, and I will say they also have like continuing education. So if she ever wanted to become a full RN,
That's
they'll pay
a
for
great
that.
gig. That's awesome for you
Yeah,
guys.
which was always her dream. I remember we were talking when she was like, before we even had kids, before we even got married, she was talking about how she wanted to be a nurse, but she kind of wanted to do the mom thing first. And so she wasn't sure if she wanted to go to school or start having babies and things like that. So
Once
like
you
this
start
has been a
having babies,
conversation
you
for
know.
20 years. We started having the babies. Yeah, that's the path we took. So
Yeah. Well, good for her.
yeah, that's pretty
I know.
exciting.
I know where to go if I ever get in trouble.
And it means I have like a lot more on my plate, but I was telling her I think it's good because it's going to force me to have my schedule like I did when I had the job.
You
It's
will
like,
be
oh, I
better.
have
You'll
to
probably
get
be
this
more
stuff.
productive.
Yeah, I'll probably be more productive just because of my
Which is
what's in my
why
nature.
he has requested that we no longer film this night and is forcing Carrie to wake up before noon.
No, I want. Yeah, I mean, I do. I want to get on a schedule, so I want to do the podcast during my work week. I do. That is a new goal of mine. So that's going to be part of it. I'm trying to get my life in order.
It's that's what a lot of people don't realize when they go full time. I mean, they probably do theoretically realize. It's not just that you'll have people assume you'll have so much time that you could just get so much done. But the problem is when you get so much time, you waste a lot more time. Typically, if you're not disciplined, you
That's-
have to
I'll tell
have.
you what.
You still have to be 9 to 5. You actually need to do more, but like. You need to be 9 to 5
that's
and a
the
little more and
downfall.
consistent. That's why, I mean, that's always my biggest struggle is
Of so many people that did have that job that was regimented. It was okay for me, different personalities, but I already knew that in the summertime because I didn't work in the summertime. So I knew it's like, you want to make money, you better do it. So I was already used to that as a full-time reseller before I was a full-time reseller.
I've gotten
Rue
better
Bazaar
over the years,
has a
but
great-
it's like tough. It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have discipline, especially if you like to scroll on social media.
Oh, Carrie looked at his
'Cause,
screen
man,
time.
you
Do we
can
talk
suck
about
up
that, or
time.
we're gonna keep that secret?
No, you get
So
talk
what was
about
your
it.
screen time? 20 hours a day on the phone, or something like that?
I think I had one
No,
day
that's
like 22
impossible.
hours.
No, it was 22 hours.
That's
I
not
leave
even
it on when I
possible.
fall asleep. You leave it on when you fall
Oh.
asleep.
Yeah, but you don't
like,
sleep that long. Well, actually, you do sleep pretty long. So
I don't sleep
actually,
that long. I get 6
what do
or
you sleep,
7
8
hours.
Yeah,
Eight,
so,
some days. I
so
don't
if it
sleep
was
longer than 8
22
though.
hours minus 6, that's 16 hours.
It's like
in a
look at
day,
mine
does that math?
today, shall we? Because I was actually today's not a good day because I was actually working.
I could look
I
at
gotta
mine.
Sunday.
remember where to find it. Screen time.
You don't.
Where is
You
it?
can't look at screen time on Sunday.
Why?
Come on, you gotta have a day of rest
Carrie,
from
it's the
screen
Sabbath.
time.
Yeah, I've only done today has only been 13 hours.
13 hours is not bad for you. Yo, I will
Only
say, like,
13
Carrie.
hours?
No, listen. Carrie, and this isn't like, I'm not talking bad about you, Carrie, but you
don't care.
are the most addicted to a phone adult that I know. Like,
Well,
you're
but-
equal with Elijah, but he scrolls. Actually, no, that's not true. Him or Dawn. Him or Dawn are they're the two most addicted to the phone adults I know. Like, any free second. Like, standing in a line for like 10 seconds, they're watching shorts. Like, it is, it is a hardcore addiction. Like, constant
Well, it's-
stimulation.
Well, it's true,
They're
but
supporting
like it's all.
fellow entrepreneurs. It's a
Yeah.
good thing.
It's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just it is you do your phone a lot. Elijah does.
Well, it's
it probably
also
more
like
than
where-
my son.
Like I've made a good deal of money on those apps with shorts, and then so that kind of lures you in. And the weirdest thing about it, and the addiction side of it, to be honest, is like there's times where I don't know if this happens to you guys that you're not as into it, but like there's times where I've been looking for like 15 minutes and I didn't even realize I was looking at it because I was doing something.
That's what Don said too. Yeah.
Yeah, like I'll just be
Well-
like I'm working, I'm editing, or like maybe I'm listing, but I list on my phone usually.
Yeah.
And then like something will pop up and I go look at it and then I just like zone out and it's like 10, 15 minutes later
I can
and I'm
do
like,
that. I can do that. Yeah.
so it's,
I can do
it
that.
This is what I
it is
do.
something you have to think about.
Because I work on my phone. You know, you guys work on, or Carrie, Dave does too. But because I work on my phone, I'll do things like, okay, I've got to edit this video, and I'll set an alarm for myself. I'll be like, okay, this is a 30-minute video. It'll take me an hour to do what I need to do. I'm gonna set an alarm for 1 hour, and it's in the background going, and it's saying, hey, if that thing's gone off in an hour and this isn't done, you're doing something wrong. And so I do those little games with myself to
So
keep
I
myself
do-
focused
I
on that
do.
topic.
I'm such a fan, a user of the Do Not Disturb feature.
Oh,
So
I use that a lot.
I will put my phone on Do Not Disturb so I don't get any of those notifications that distract me because I have ADHD.
And then I'll
so if I
always-
get distracted, I'll
because
I'll
it
go
lets
down a
me
rabbit
ignore
hole.
your do not disturb and then I'll just
But
So
my
what
family
I
gets
do,
after
though,
me for screen time.
with shorts with short form content. My main thing with like TikTok and stuff is I set aside like, hey, you know, I've done everything I've wanted today. it's 9 p.m. I'm going to go watch shorts in bed and just wind down. Like, I try not to enter TikTok or Instagram or YouTube shorts at all during my work time. I don't get it because if I get in there, it's 45 minutes. It's an hour, and I'm like, holy crap, what happened? So before I get out of bed, sometimes I'll sit there and scroll for 30 minutes.
Well, that's the thing, too. Like, a lot of the times I would even go into a TikTok as work-related. Like, I'm going in to post something. I'm going in to check to see how videos
I do
are
that
performing.
all on the computer on purpose.
I've pretty much stopped
I
the
don't
TikTok.
wanna, Yeah. Well, there's no point
I don't
in
do
TikTok
any
anymore. They
TikTok.
don't pay.
Don't
There's
do
no point.
No, but I mean, like, I don't even look at anything in there anymore. So I just
yeah,
basically
yeah.
don't look. But when they look at my screen time, because they'll be like, what's your screen time? Because I'll be like, put your phone away or something. They're like, you're always on your phone. I'm like, okay. And we look at screen time, and I have a ridiculous amount of screen time. But then you go down and see what the screen time is. I'm like, I was editing a video for 2 hours. I was on eBay for 2.5 hours. It's not like all my screen time is... Most of my screen
It's a fun
time,
thing. It's a fun thing
of it
to
is
do.
work.
It's a fun thing to do. So mine's 5 hours and 42 minutes today, and 3 hours was Netflix while I was sleeping. So really today I'm at 58 minutes on TikTok. That was when I first woke up. I did lay in bed for like an hour. I just didn't want to get out of bed. And then eBay I was on for 29 minutes. So I've used my phone for an hour and a half today, which is a weird day. That's not typical. But that is.
I do.
Yeah, I mean-
I like to listen. My wind down time, Dave, is I'll put on a YouTube video that I listen to at night. I don't look at the screen, and I'll listen to it till I fall asleep or whatever.
There gets to be moments, though, honestly, with like content or screen time in general. It's just like I don't want to hear or see or anything. Like I just want to sit in a room that's empty. It's weird.
Well, when
it's
I get
like
up in
happened
the
last
morning-
couple of years.
I found that it's like I'll make I get up in the morning, Dave, and because I do the same thing. I don't mind scrolling a little bit in the morning. So I go get the coffee going, and while the coffee's getting made, I'll scroll. As soon as the coffee's made, I get the cup of coffee, and I'm off, and I go on the front porch or under the tree, and I list on eBay, and don't do anything else. And then when that's done, I edit a video. And when my video is rendering, then I'll allow myself to scroll. And that's pretty much the only scroll time I do. I don't do that much.
Well, I guess you did remind me. When I have my lunch, I usually take like a 15-minute lunch break. I will a lot of times scroll during that too, or I'll watch Counter-Strike. I watch a lot of Counter-Strike. Like if there was screen time on my computer for my second screen while I'm doing things like editing, there's
Well,
just
but that's
constantly
different.
Counter-Strike, YouTube, things like that.
I've gotten
I
good
do
at
watch
that.
a lot of long form.
I'll listen to content while I'm editing. So I'll listen to a podcast or I'll listen to somebody's flipper video or something. Or just
While
whatever,
I'm editing,
reselling.
it's
do
got to
it.
be music.
I
It can
can
only
do
be
that.
music while I'm editing.
No,
I
I
can't
can't
really
do that.
watch content while
I
I'm
like to
editing.
do voiceover stuff, so I like it to be silent, except for
Yeah.
what I'm dealing with, which annoys me
Yeah,
because I want to have a distraction the whole time. Like that's when I think that's why, like, one of the main reasons I struggle with long form content is because it's hard to sit down for 2 hours or an hour and a half or 3
I think
hours.
the biggest thing is
and
you got to
not
figure out where
wanna
you're
do
making
something
money.
else.
It's like for me, it's
No,
like
I need to be doing
everything
content. I
revolves
make the
around
money there.
eBay. But for me, my content all revolves around eBay. So my very first thing that I do work wise after is eBay. It has to be that because without that, there's no there's no flipper channel. There's no whatever. You can't just buy and not sell.
When you say the first
So-
thing you do is eBay, you mean you yell at
here
your
we
eBay
go.
employees? Heather, why aren't you listing?
You wake up from under the tree. It's been 13 hours.
This
Alcohol
is
all
how-
around you.
This is how me and Heather, because she's not my employee, she's my wife. So I will be like, hey, babe, I'm really behind, and I really didn't get enough listed today. Would you mind helping me out? And sometimes she'll get on there and list 2 or 3 things, and some days she lists 30. I'm like, sweet.
I'm sure it's in this
how that
this Commonwealth picker, folksy, loving tone that you're using right now. It's just
Yes,
hey
my
there,
wife.
hey, yeah.
Hey, babe.
She's
Because
just
if
like,
I
"Don't
didn't,
raise your hand
because
at
if I
me."
said I need you to list 6 things right now, she would be like, screw you. You got to be nice. You got to be like,
Well, I think it's funny that we're diving
right.
into the addiction to screens that we all have now this day and age, and
As we
we're
are-
commenting on the social like aspects of it, because over on the locker room or whatever the Mike's show is called with the leftovers and the locker room, they're like discussing deeply the rise of autism. So I think it's good that we're discussing the rise of cell phone addiction. Let's really just take this podcast all over the place.
Yeah,
guys.
ultimately we want to get away. Both podcasts, I think I can speak for them as well. We want to get away from reselling and get into like after school special kind of stuff.
Hey,
We
you
want to
know,
warn
we'll do a
people about
shout-out.
smoking.
Let's do a shout out. A last
Zen's
minute
not good for you. You guys got to
East
stop that. If
Coast-
you're young, don't get into it.
There's nobody
East
says
Coast Reseller Meetup is happening this coming weekend, guys, in Tennessee.
Oh,
in
look at you. You're a
Tennessee.
sweetheart for shouting it out. That's awesome.
And what if there's like drugs and stuff? Don't blame us. We're not going for that reason. I mean, I don't know.
We're not
Wait,
going. Are
hey,
you going?
I'm not
Ben
going.
has this lady
But it's
friend,
happening.
sounds like to me, and it sounds like he wants to sell a bunch of stuff really quick. So
You're
Ben
making a lot of
maybe
assumptions
did
there,
it.
but
Yeah, no,
did
Ben's like got a
.com.
girlfriend now, right? And he's
I did. I
quitting
paid
resell.
for my wife's. wedding
You
ring.
paid
with
for your
jeans-
wife. You're like a
jeans
Russian bride, or
sales.
what is that? Where can
I
you order the
sold
brides
jeans. Huh?
Kevin said he
Russian
paid for
brides,
his wife,
probably from
sorry.
Russia.
from? Yeah, this show's off the rails. Man.
Just end it. Just end it like for good. 250 was our last episode. 251.
251. This is 251.